This was compounded by the fact that something went awry on your search. After discovering the group was in a microplace, a man ran out declaring to have found something, his own personal, eureka moments. What this was seemingly was the biggest question of all of history. Who did the morning? The man proposed that it was, in fact, Gishma who created the morning by going up to him, pointing at him, and then his claims seem to be a little less unfounded as a blackish goo turning into a smoke erupted out of his mouth, turning into a giant wisp. At this point, you guys were thrown into a battle. A new person coming in right off the top with incredible kind of initiative, if you will. Joining in, this was, of course, you guys had met Daizo. This kind of hooded figure that seems to have quick hands, which is exactly kind of what you guys want in the current moment. Impeccable
Wait,
timing,
what?
if you will. Fucking knew it. I knew it. As soon as you were gonna fucking join, you were gonna fucking go, interrupt. God. I haven't done one of these yet since without you fucking interrupting me. Oh my god.
No, all the prologues. That didn't have a minute.
Expect to do that for the prologues.
Because
Okay.
there's nothing before.
Yeah, something before that.
You're welcome.
Okay, at this point, you guys had fought a swirling monster of kind of whispering questions and inquiries, sending you guys all into kind of a greater battle. At this point, Kafraxis had gone unconscious via some psychic damage, coming back to existence, only to declare his love for Bane has only made him stronger, and that Bane has blessed him. Somehow casting a spell on himself, healing himself up to a near perfect condition, at least for him, and then filling the battlefield. As well as sort of this terrifying other beast entering the fray. And then finally, an older looking man, kind of the white-haired, rapier-wielding, getting thrown through a few windows, attacking these small little gremlin-type monsters. After it was all said and done, you guys met Walter DeWitts, a man from a far-off realm who supposedly walked through his fog and came through the fog of the morning, ending it up there, being in there for a few years, as far as you guys know, learning a little bit about the landscape, the layout in which he kind of told you through. And then at this point, that's where you guys are right now. Talking to him, he had set you guys up with some nice food, whatever was in the cabinets, as you guys took a short rest, if you will. So everybody can start off by getting a short rest for the session.
Let's see. Short rest.
Yeah, I never use my hit dice anyway.
How do I do that?
All right. If you see on your hit dice little box, it says S rest, and then it says L rest, short rest or long rest. And so you click on that, and then it'll just. I never do it myself because I have no characters, but.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
I have NPCs.
But do you roll? Wait.
So if you're missing, sorry, I was gonna jump in on player side.
No, you go for it. Please don't.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So if you're missing health, you can choose to roll up to the number of hit dice you have left, and then each of those results will heal you for a bit. So if you're missing health on a short rest, you can use up some of those dice to heal you.
Oh. Okay, so I have 6 available.
Yeah, and then are you hurt at all?
Yes.
Okay, so I would suggest then just rolling a couple at least. I don't know how bad you're hurt, but it's probably not worth saving a ton of hit dice in my personal
Okay,
opinion.
that works anyways.
Especially if we're not in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gain 3 per long rest. So cool. At this point, Walter from across the table puts his hands on the table, kind of. Alrighty then. I saw that you addressed, and he puts a hand out for Gishma and goes, I saw that you addressed the whole situation outside, so I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate it. I don't have much on me personally, but I hope our paths will meet one day eventually. Kind of gives a soft nod and then goes off to a back room. Seemingly, you hear the sounds of him trying to rearrange and fix furniture.
Sorry, and what was his name again, real quick?
Walter.
Walter. Oh, right. Okay,
DeWitt.
thank you.
DeWitt.
Walter DeWitt.
Don't
Land.
you
I forgot about the
forget
plot twist.
He's the fantasy Walt Disney.
I have it bolded, underlined, and highlighted in my notes, so I'll never forget.
I figured you would enjoy that one. So.
I mean, in case we need sendings, because that's going to be a very valuable resource inside the morning. If we're like, we don't know what's going on here, we can like contact someone who knows.
Yeah, good point.
Kishma, when was the last time you were in Siri?
I don't believe I've ever been, as far as I know.
All right.
When was the last time you were in Siri?
Never.
Okay, good.
Well,
And I
you're the
didn't,
one that was accused of doing the morning, so you know.
Well, clearly they were mentally unstable.
Is anyone mentally stable around here?
I am.
The
Wait.
man with two souls in one body, yeah, for sure.
No, 2 bodies, 2 souls.
I see.
In
One
war-
body at a time.
Yeah. Whatever.
No.
Like split.
Do we want to? All right. So on the agenda was doing church stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Nearly forgot about that, but yeah. We can hit that up, and then I guess I was gonna pick up the king's robes from dry cleaning.
Should we also
Yeah,
do
we do.
tryouts, perhaps?
King's robes.
Ah, yes. Ditso's the short form of your name, right?
Yeah, Daiso, yeah.
Daiso. Sorry.
So-
Ditso.
Real
Fucking
big.
So,
Yeah, you fucking dits. Yes, Daiso. We were given a contract a while back to deliver some robes to the king. Unfortunately, they were dirtied during one of our expeditions, so I'm having them cleaned at the moment. But yes, it's,
They're
it's not
dirtied
critical though.
That's pretty
This-
cool.
Yeah, we have friends in high places.
Yeah. If you ever want to check him out to see if he is lying or not, you could always ask, do I believe him? And then I'll go, okay, give me an insight check. So I'll typically only allow like 1 per conversation with an individual.
Okay.
So if you wanted to kind of see if he was lying or not, you could definitely ask. But if you don't care,
Yeah, it doesn't pique my interest.
so
hey, what? You were there.
All right. Oh yeah, what I was saying is, should we do tryouts? You know, if this rogue is interested in joining the party, you know.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's what you mean.
We could even.
Was that fight not good enough for tryouts?
Well,
Pretty good.
fighting's not so much what we're looking for, you know, right? We're
Okay,
looking
yeah,
for-
true.
We're looking for your select set of skills. Any old brute.
My
can
fast,
fight.
my quick hands.
It
Yeah.
is only
Indeed.
fair.
Uh,
There is a procedure with this group, I suppose.
yeah, we are very regimented.
Yes.
Perhaps we could tie this into our dealings at the church.
Indeed, depending on how that
Pickpocket a
goes.
priest, steal from the poor. You have no morals and quick fingers.
Break into Leoman's tiny hut.
All right. So shall we just wander around until we find a church? Oh, Walter might know.
Oh,
Should we ask
well,
him
he's
before
new
we
here,
leave?
isn't he?
A few days.
Yeah, it's good.
something that you guys
Or
might be
weeks.
really good at is, of course, the charisma investigation check. Walking around, asking people. So
Oh yeah, I'm highly charismatic. I'll take the lead.
Okay, let's let Dubak do this when he
Yeah,
says
Dubak,
that.
you gotta find us.
You got it, Dubak. Find us a church.
Come on.
for that, I would even allow you to roll your religion check to like ask
All
about.
right.
So
Oh yeah. I have an ability. Wait, no, this doesn't work because I'm Church of Bane. Never mind. It's the
Wait, yeah, are you're an acolyte, right? That's your
yeah.
I will allow. I'll give you a 1d8 for finding a
Alright.
church.
All right.
So roll advantage
So-
and then add a d8 on top of that. Or no, just a d8.
Nice.
You start off by doing kind of the simpler things. You go up to the second floor of the house. You look over a few of the buildings, and you look at your map and you try to figure out where it could possibly be. I had posted an image of the map, but it got quickly swarmed by everything. So I'll reply to it if I find it. I found it. So you start to head to near the White Roof Ward area, near the Ondair River, in which it's about like a 10-15 minute walk. It's a cute little journey, to say the least. Sorry, I'm just double checking something real quick. Cool. Now we're in a little more of an ambiance that I like. So, you guys start to head to where you see a little bit of it looks almost slightly crumbly. This giant kind of, I would just say for the sake of simplicity, it would just be more of a long kind of spire that reaches up. You start to head in that direction, in which you notice that the sky above starts to gray a little bit, coming over the clouds come over a little bit. It starts to get a little bit darker and a little bit more kind of quiet as you guys head off through this path. Taking a left, you follow this you follow this landmark that you have now chosen. And the road starts to get a little bit more barren as you walk through. In the distance, you start to see this church, but you find that it's starting to crumble. It looks a little bit abandoned, ruined. You see, of course, the beautiful stone bricks and everything, but doesn't seem all that's kind of inhabited, except for a few kids that seem to be playing out in kind of the grasslands right in their front. You see a few people. They have like what looks to be like a half deflated ball that they're just starting to like kick back and forth, kind of laughing joyously. Eventually, this kind of older looking, probably teen nearing his maybe 17, 18, seems to like grab the ball, like bring the two other ones kind of under his shoulder, and then seemingly just starts to stop and watch you guys as you guys start to approach the church.
I give Dubak a nice pat on the shoulder, almost cutting my hand on his spiky pauldrons, and say, "You got this."
Just gonna keep walking towards the church.
Okay.
I'll give him a wave as we approach, but say nothing.
They do not give you a wave back. They just instead keep staring.
Fireball.
But as you notice, you would actually notice kind of strapped to the kid's back that you didn't see before was seemingly a longer, the oldest kid seemed to be a little bit of a longer great sword that seemed to be kind of there. A little bit out of place because of his kind of shorter and a little bit more thinner body. You get to the doors and they're a little bit like rotted away. You kind of push through the doors a little bit. You see, of course, pews kind of down, and then you see at the kind of the end of the hall a little bit of a table set up. You hear the sounds of a crackling fire at this point. And what you also see is a few kids kind of sitting in the pews as well, and behind the tables, seemingly cooking, looks to be darkish blue, kind of this very aquamarine style scaled dragonborn. This older kind of looking lady who seems to be going back and forth, not seeming to notice you guys as you guys start to step in to the church.
About how many kids are in here?
There seems to be 3 more kind of at the pews, seeming to be playing with some sort of dice in like marbles. It looks like just like kind of throwing at the ground, cackling. You hear a few giggles, and then your heavy footsteps, the jangling of your metal. They seem to like stop, turn their heads, look at you, and then they seem to like kind of scoot over the pews, so they're a little bit more in the kind of farther to the edge, not so much in the center of the rows.
Can I do a religion check to see if I know if there's like a silver flame hand gesture for when you enter a church?
Yeah, give me a religion check.
My foundry's frozen. One sec. Oh, oops. What the fuck did I just do? There we go.
Oh.
You had done a little bit of research on your off time while at the Library of Arcanics, but you just don't remember anything about it, or possibly any kind of iconography just beyond the silver flame itself.
Can I half-ass it? Like,
you do this awkward hand wave, and the kids stare at you awkwardly. Finally, turning the shoulder, you see that the Dragonborn looks over the group. It has a very kind of worried scowl upon her face at this moment. You said you were going to be here tomorrow. I don't have it today. She says that to the group.
I initiate just like a basic mind read or detect thoughts. I'm looking for, sorry.
Can you post detect thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I just didn't know if you like needed.
Yeah. So, are you going to do it subtly, or are you going to?
I'm gonna do this subtly. So I'm gonna do the subtle spell for 1 point on there. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you for the reminder. I was forgetting.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want you to be doing like, ha!
Everyone just looks at you.
Yeah, or even
I'm
you
gonna
just
put
taking
a
your
note
staff
in
off your
the
back and then like twirling it around would have been a little bit obvious. But yeah, you like put your hand behind your back and then you subtly like curl it. A little bit of dark purple energy kind of spirals up. You hear surface level thoughts from the kids to the right. You of course can also peer into anybody of your companions' minds if you want to.
I was mostly looking just for the chick who was like talking about, oh, you're here early.
Yeah, so she says, in the mind, the surface level thought, she's worried, she's anxious, she's generally confused. I'll have her roll a save as well, if you're peering deeper as well.
Please.
Okay. Oh, she rolled a natural 20.
Damn.
You get from what you get before, you know, she seems quite well read, well learned, quite older, but she seems confused at the number of you guys. There seems to be a lot of you guys than what you would seem to be the typical is.
Alright, I was hoping we could play whatever it is to our advantage, but I got no clue. Sorry, boys. Iron Palace.
Is there any idols still around of the silver flame or any symbology or glass panes?
You see on the table at the front is a little bit of a kind of like a little metal piece. It almost looks like silver, but it looks like fake silver. It looks to be like an arrowhead with like fire kind of pulling down on it.
Right.
Like the tip's made of fire.
I want to say, we're not here for you. We're here because of that. I'm going to point at it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. If you want, you can have it.
Oh no, we. Actually.
Now she's starting to get confused at this point.
No,
Just looking at Dubak.
we're just here looking for faith. You know, we thought this was a church. You know.
Oh, so I must be mistaken. You must not be who I was thinking of. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, if you would like to, we kind of took over this place after it got abandoned a few years back.
What led to its abandonment?
Most people found that they wanted to move to Thrain. That's what we heard. People like to be of those of similar minds, and not a lot of religious folks in there.
Were the Silver Flames treated well here?
As far as I know, yes. That's, so, I didn't really come to the church until after. Until after it all.
So, do you have any affiliation with the church at all, or is this?
I actually do pray to the Silver Flame, and the kids enjoy praying as well, but no affiliation. So.
Hold it. I insight that.
Ooh.
Okay, go for it.
I want to see if there's like when she specifically said I hold no like official affiliation. I want
It's a
to
sleeper cell.
I want to specifically check if there was almost a stutter in a way, like it, or like watch eye contact.
Yeah, to see if she's actually is connected in some way. That's fair.
Yeah.
Looking over her facial expression, her eyes, they seem to be very focused. She seems to be also still working quite well, cooking, as it's around, time's not right, it's around noon. But she seems to be on the straight and narrow, for the most part, it seems.
Okay.
Do you know if there's any?
Who?
Do you know if there's any
first?
churches in the city other than this one, where there still might be Silver
of
Flame attendants?
The Silver Flame, no. Not a lot of people worship gods or pantheons and on there, so it's a little bit awkward. So.
I want to bring up. I want to say. So, who did you think we were based off our good friend's gang signs that he tried to portray?
I'd wager debt collectors, judging by the state of this place.
Or extortionists.
Is there a difference?
Close. Actually, extremely close. There are a group of people who like to call themselves insurance. Insurers. They go around, and technically we're not supposed to squat here, but there's nowhere else for us to go, basically. And so they ensure that nothing will happen to us.
How that kind of insure with an E.
Do they often bring a bat with them, or a club with them?
No. They're a lot more of I guess sophisticated will work. They work definitely a little more above the bar. They've even gotten to do most.
It is legal? Like, I'm assuming if you go to the guards, this is something where like it just gets real complicated for you, or what's the deal there?
It gets complicated because we're not supposed to be here, so we can't really call them out on it. And also, we think that they have the guards under it.
How much money do you think they have
To
in
be
their
fair,
safe?
you weren't supposed to be here.
How would she even remotely know
I
that?
don't know. That's quite. I don't know. Sorry.
How hungry are you all?
Oh my god.
You know,
Is
this
this what it
might
was
be
like to
perfect.
be an apostle of Jesus? Just everywhere you fucking went?
I
we
mean,
need Dragonborn representation.
we make Bahi, and the oldest is going to start working soon, so I'll make good money hopefully, and but nobody's going starving to say. Just,
Good to hear.
Would you like me to refill any of your water canisters?
I mean, there's a river right there.
I look out the
You
window.
filled the river.
Yeah, there's a river.
To be a god in a
back
world of
up and
abundance.
I begin to back up, and I'm just like, yeah, I push Gishma in front. He has questions.
Don't fucking touch me.
Don't touch me. Your body
touched
touched my
me.
hands.
Fucking. When were you expecting them today? You said we
Tomorrow.
were early?
It was tomorrow. I
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Specific time? Noon? Evening? When do they normally come?
I mean, actually, yeah, around noon typically.
Okay. We'll be probably in town around then, and we are interested in learning more about the Silver Flame's teachings. Perhaps we could make a mutual agreement. Talk with your friends.
Yeah, I've got a question. How much is insurance?
Basically, whatever we can scrounge up.
Oh, we should
More or less.
undercut
How
them.
how much is that?
Right now it's recently it's a few silver. It's not much.
Okay. Well,
Like
you
one or
might
two
want to figure out a settled rate before your kid starts working, because something tells me as soon as they smell money and another level of income, things are just going to ramp up and get a little worse. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
be careful.
if you want to stop them, I'm pretty sure most people in the city would enjoy that. You guys all seem capable.
What's in it for me?
Yeah, what do we get?
What would you guys get? They extort money out of people. They probably have tons.
But wouldn't we
Dude,
just be
how much do you
taking...
like money?
Realistically, wouldn't we just be taking the money that they took from you guys?
Yeah.
But
Make us
seeking
bad?
the further collection.
Yeah.
No, we're saviors.
These are our rewards for ridding them. We can
So-
give some of it back.
Or you could talk to, hopefully somebody who isn't corrupt in the guard force.
Well, also, if we don't really make any institutional changes, who's to say the next group of bandits don't roll in and replace them the next day we leave, you know? So why do anything, to be
What-
honest?
What's the God Force?
Guard force.
Oh, Guard Force.
That'd be
God
terrifying.
force.
I was
Guard
like,
force.
what?
God force. That
Boss
sounds
music.
awesome. Yeah, there's a few gods that keep this city under control.
We could see how expansive their thing is, right? Like if it's the entire like guard system and the whole guard force is all like fucked, then might not be worth it. But if there's like a small group or whatever, we can like,
Yeah.
I'm not even saying like be
If-
all justicey about it. My first plan, just to let you guys know where I was at, is like we take half the payment of the insurance and then we just go kill the guys on their way there, completely unassociated.
If you
So
don't
then,
mind,
like-
ma'am, can we step outside? I'll talk to my
Um,
companions and we can discuss further action.
You brought it up.
Away from the children.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't
I
think
appreciate it. It is lunchtime.
that Gishma, out of all people, cared for the children.
I look at Ahab and I go, sometimes I care if our goals are aligned in the future. Now shall we step outside?
We are already outside.
What? No, we're not.
This is like the fucking improv killer. You're dead.
Beat him to death on the stage.
Alright, let's go
Yes, let us
Yeah,
head
I'll step
outside.
outside. That's a good
Okay.
move.
You guys step outside. The kids eventually, from outside, run in and get food. What are you guys gonna talk about?
Okay.
I think we should give the church a once over before we do leave here now, just for like books and shit. Because we might not, that might give us more information than whatever the fuck she knows.
Yeah, no, I just since you mentioned books and it's you, made me laugh. But no, that's a good idea.
And garb, you know,
Yeah.
disguises.
That is fair. I was going to mention, and first to answer your question, Ahab, I don't give a fuck about kids. However, I am willing to commit a few nice deeds if it's going to get us some kind of foothold in the Silver Flame, right? Some kind of good reputation. But I was thinking Oh, sorry.
Just timing wise, we might want to try to do the robe thing first, just in case the guards are alerted and things go south if we end up trying to deal with the insurers.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. It'd be hard to approach the king if we're wanted criminals.
I have a plan for the insurers thing when we want to talk about it, though.
Oh, okay. So I was just going to mention in regards to dealing with this lady and her children and the Silver Flame here, we could talk to her after we've dealt with this problem, since you mentioned the institutional issue, Dubak. Perhaps we can convince her to leave on Dare with us, and we can take her to Silver Home or wherever the nearest safest Silver Flame haven is. That could earn us even more brownie points with the Silver Flame. And maybe then in that process she could reveal if she has any more information or ties with the Silver Flames. Yes.
Or whatever.
We shall guide them to the promised land.
Shepherds.
That's
But yeah, that, depending if she's even willing to go, who knows? Maybe her ties are deep here. But as you were going to say, Kazar, in regards to the mobsters,
if I could disguise myself as her and then not have any money, and then see if they like abduct me or whatever.
Oh.
And then you guys can like track along, or I can like do sendings and shit. Because if they think I'm just some like chick, they're not going to be able to like. I got quite a bit of health. I would hope at least like I'd be okay for a bit.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could also just try to tail them. I don't know how. I mean, we got Stealth Boy over here now, so I don't know.
True.
That's true.
I'm stealthy.
We could have them work as a duo, and then
Do both, yeah.
you can use sending or whatever to like alert the rest of us, and we can come in as like a strike team.
Yeah.
Because I love the idea of you disguised as an old woman. They take you into their hideout, and you just fireball them all.
I don't know what I'm hoping for. I think like if they get me there, I can do like a lot of horrific Lovecraftian shit in like tight spaces. So I'm just hoping I can like goad them in. But yeah,
We could, alternatively, too, if you're itching for some action, Ahab, if you want to go and become Frederico, we can have you disguised as one of her children as well, and just have both of you get kidnapped.
or pop you on as a ring or something.
That's true. Yeah, you can always go ring as well.
Yeah, that's actually that
That's
would
it.
actually be a really
I'll
good
be wearing
idea.
a ring, and I'll be like, "Oh no, my ring!" And they'll take it, and then like bring it to wherever their money or treasure.
Yeah, you'll be the armory. Oh, that's
And then you
genius.
break me out, and then we'll fuck them up.
That's fucking gold.
Till he's put inside a box, he tries to exit, and he just is fucking crushed.
Hey, that's a win-win, honestly.
I will come out into a safe location if I get crushed.
yeah, fair. Unfortunately. But no, that I love that. That sounds
All right.
amazing.
Should we even clue in the old lady on it?
I think probably since we're going to be her double, so she can like hide away while we're doing this.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can mention that part. We don't have to mention any like the potential killing and or robbing of the
Yeah.
organization.
And that'll give us more sort of
And
leverage for getting her to follow us later if we want.
Yeah.
now that I
like
can
that.
fly, I can get out of a lot of situations that would put me in jeopardy.
Also, note, I had a note from last session. I don't know how substantiated this is at that magic use in the city is taboo or unwelcome. It's like drawing a sword, basically.
Technically not magic, my flight, though.
I don't know if the guards will see it that way.
Yeah.
Well, we could just ask around town.
It's part of my innate genie abilities, not magic.
Imagine you're a goddamn genie as
Yeah,
you're flying above the crowd.
Well,
I start dropping
Jigsaw.
bread as I'm flying.
Dubak, who did we find that out from again? Who kind of told us that?
Fuck,
Was it Walter?
it was a shitty
was it the
note,
guard?
so I don't even know where. Here, let me see.
If Walter knows a little bit more about the city than we do, we can ask him if flying is taboo. We can just see with him, and then if it's not, then it's a
Yeah,
go.
I mean, it's also on there, so like capital on there. I'd imagine magic's somewhat tolerated. So
I would like to avoid leaving a massive trail of destruction in every city we go through. Just because people are going to start
flying.
asking questions. No, I just no, I don't.
no,
I didn't
but
mean
the
in
subsequent
regards
killing
to
of guards. If
That's what I was thinking of. Is like whatever we do in this like den or whatever happens, I'm just putting it out as like a forward intention.
We need
like,
masks.
if we can handle this, not secretly, but at least subtly. That'd be cool.
we need masks or face paint.
Also, we should talk about the possibility that they see through my disguise instantly.
Is that you, Mrs. Jenkins, or are you just happy to see me?
Are you a wizard disguised as an old woman?
I mean,
That's quite a long tongue you have there, Grandma.
what incentive do they have to kidnap her, right? Like, she doesn't have the money. If they kidnap her, she has no support net besides those fucking kids. Their kids aren't gonna fucking. Well, I guess
Or
maybe.
Maybe they just take the ring as payment.
That
Maybe
could
we
be a
just
good
say,
idea.
hey, like,
Have her wear the ring.
or like I was gonna say maybe just be forthright with the ring and just be like, because the disguise. I think they just have. I'm trying to remember how hard it is against my spell save. Okay, so they got to do like decent, like investigation to pass, but like it would be easy as hell to give them the ring and just be like, hey, we can't pay, but this is like a valuable
Well,
ring that you can
yeah,
have.
and honestly, just giving her the ring to do that makes the most sense because
Yeah.
realistically, yeah, why would they kidnap her?
Well, it doesn't have to be her as well. So I could see some reasoning for kidnapping her in the sense that if the older boy's already about to start making money, right, that could incentivize him to make more or do something drastic through them, right? Which is a classic.
Yeah, sell
game
these
move,
drugs.
Right? Yeah, no,
That's-
totally, right?
His sword makes me nervous. He's gonna do something rash.
Yeah, or you disguise yourself as the kid, right? Because the kid can't be that much shorter than you, I imagine, if he's like 18, 17. I assume
Yeah.
he's human, right? I guess I didn't ask that. But just kind of
Looking through it, you saw a little bit of a a sharper ear. So
oh, okay.
so half elf possibly.
Eldar.
Okay, well,
Do
I'm
they have a
5'7",
similar height
so as long
profile
as
to
he's
humans,
shorter than
right?
6'7", we're
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, dope.
Half elves are basically similar to humans, besides a little bit of the ears. So
Okay.
And a slightly longer span.
Real quick,
Yeah.
what,
and
Oh,
Darkfish.
sorry.
what would you say
Yeah.
the quality of your ring is? Like, how much would that ring go for?
It's got a massive blue gem on it.
So quite expensive.
Yeah, probably more than these peasants can scrounge up.
Yeah.
This is a side note, but I mean, I feel like that's a very easy way to just scam people. You could just have somebody hide in the ring, you sell it, and then they run away with it.
Yeah.
And then you pop out in their treasure hoard. We could probably do that a couple
That's like-
times.
That's like a very good like. You could give it as a gift to like a noble, and then have
And then
a seal
Things
from
I
the
can
noble.
only be in there for 4 hours.
But that might be enough.
6. I can only be in there for
We
6
go
hours.
to like a party.
6
or a
hours
ball
for
or
sure
something.
is enough time.
I mean,
that's a
they
good.
probably scan that shit. They're like, "Oh, this some stranger gave our king a strange ring
We
at
just
the
wait-
ball
we just
today."
We just wait for a reckless or arrogant noble. Easy.
Or
Yeah,
it might be a good gimmick
backup.
for the Silver Flame infiltration if we end up doing that. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something to hold on to.
Solid play. What was it? Playbook.
I had one other possibility that you could take the disguise Kazar if you're comfortable with it, or if the opportunity presents yourself. If we do have her just do the ring and present it to them as payment, right? And say you disguise yourself as the kid or something. I mean, it wouldn't be out of the blue to have him approach them, like whoever's collecting the payment that day, right? And just offer your services as a way to pay for the next week's debt or next month's debt or whatever. Like you're tired of this process, you're tired of what it does to your family and all these kids.
Ooh,
You're just volunteering
like
yourself
that.
now. I don't know. One or the other. It doesn't really
that's
matter.
decent. Oh yeah, if I'm that kid, I'll be like, "What if I just go to work for you? We protect."
Another
the family,
thing to consider is also they might ask, where the hell did this peasant get this ring?
Could make it an heirloom, but
Throw it
you know
off some
that
rich
could be. Yeah, she'd have to do some charisma check, I imagine, which I don't know
Yeah.
how good she is at that. I guess that's the one benefit of having Kazar be her is
Or
also
or we
very
can
charismatic.
test our
Better
new
liar.
new friend here and just slip me into their pocket.
that's
Here's
also
okay.
true. Yeah,
Good
yeah, that's
move.
true.
We could do that.
talk
That
about
plays to some more strength.
And that might also start some infighting if one discovers that the other had it. It's like, were you skimming off the top, you fucker?
Ooh,
It's like,
Yeah, that's a good plan actually.
I
Okay.
like that.
Oh, we have so many possibilities. Okay.
first, do you want to search the church first? See what we find.
Good point. Yeah, let's do the first action item, and then the people that are mainly because I'm just always going to be back up in any of these plans. So the people that are taking the forefront, you can decide which one you're comfortable with. But anyhow, let's search the church.
Or yeah.
Who would like to
I
search
guess
the
first
church?
we should go in and say we're gonna take a look around, and like also we'll help you out.
Yeah. We formulated a plan. We'll be assisting you tomorrow.
Which
Medak.
plan are we going through with?
We don't know. We were gonna kind of talk about that. I was just waiting if Mitchell had stuff to describe it.
Oh.
Oh,
church.
no. Well,
And who knows, maybe we'll
investigation
find like a
checks.
huge gold horn.
You're
in the
muted,
church.
Mitchell. Still.
And we're like, you bitch.
Thank you.
We beat her.
Investigation checks.
All of us?
I'm good with
Who-
investigation.
just two.
I'll definitely let Dubak. I'll help him if that's possible. If it's not too late.
it is too late. 2 checks or
Oh,
1
fair
with
enough.
advantage. So.
No, that's why did it do it twice? No, we've only done 1 check. Oh,
No,
what?
that was the first one was insight.
Yeah, never mind. I'm reading bad.
All right. So can I do one?
Yeah, go for it. You can go for investigation check.
Oh, nice.
Looking around, it's pretty discarded, ruined. A lot of the stuff there is, simple stuff. You guys find bedrolls, general kind of things to kind of that you need to live. Whether it's just like a bar of soap or a few pieces of just like simple dusty food. You guys do find one like what seems to be like a robe, but it's like tattered and kind of almost unusable at this point. It would look very odd to kind of wear it.
Does anyone know a tailor? That might be good to go. Like a magical tailor.
I have connections.
But there's not a ton of stuff here. Even a total lack of books. It seems like whatever was here was kind of picked over, kind of already sold and mostly kind of used already. So, yep.
Cool. All right. Oh, we should probably get her name. What's your name, lady?
I think I'm gonna grab it.
Milady. Sorry.
Shut your fucking phone out. My lady. Sorry. The fuck? Oh,
What is Electrum?
Electrum's just go for it, DM.
Go. I thought he was like asking one of us why you're finding her name.
No, you can go for it. Go for it. I got the name.
No, I'm not gonna do it anymore because you called me out like that.
my-
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's a mixture between gold and silver. We don't use it because it's an unnecessarily like another step within the currency chain.
So
Okay.
Just too complicated.
Star.
yeah. Gelkal. Gelkal.
Gelkal?
Yeah. Gel.
Is that like one word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Gulkle.
Thanks for bushing my name.
I think we'll try to help you out at least as far as we can tomorrow. Is there anything you can tell us about how that interaction usually goes down? How many of them? What they're bringing? That kind of stuff.
They looked different every single time they come through. Typically, there's 4 of them. One tall, scrawny one. 2 shorter ones. One's a little stockier, one's a little skinnier. And then one just kind of medium height. About you, points at Ahab, kind of your height. But their races, their faces, they always change. But those 4 body types are always there.
That's fucking bizarre.
Yeah,
That's really weird.
terrifying. What the fuck?
Yeah, and so that's why I thought you guys wore them. But
What the fuck?
What a quinky dink.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Perhaps some that have their own disguises that keep changing, I'm thinking, or they're very particular about their hiring procedures.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Pokemon evil team.
I mean, considering it's the capital of the Magic Nation, I suspect it's disguises.
If it is, if it is different people showing up every time, and not just like the same people disguised differently each time, what's stopping them from like just sending more people the next time, or like just treating you even harsher because that happened
I mean, we could figure that out
It's not our
after
problem.
we do it?
after we do it, right?
Yeah, we'll
if I
help
can get
later.
it.
We'll help after we do it.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah.
proposed the idea of possibly escorting them out of the city afterwards.
Yeah,
But,
think
I mean, as we're investigating this, knowing
Can't-
our nature, we may end up doing something with this organization the more we learn about it. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Oh,
And plus, I mean, I really don't care.
I want to ask the lady. Well, actually, is Dask like known among the public? It's in the newspapers, right?
Yes. Yeah. But it's like I would say
It's like
comparing
talking
this-
about Hezbollah or something. It's kind of obscure.
Yeah, part of me wants to like compare it to more like a kid to like ISIS, you know, like it's a terrorist organization that comes from a faraway place. You know, people have heard stories of it, but typically don't really understand the full breadth and depth of what
Yeah.
their general goals and all that. They don't know the minutia. So
All right. Yeah, probably don't need to bring that up with her because it's probably not them. All right. Plan boys.
Plans? Yeah.
With that new information, any strong preferences? I guess.
Probably slip me into their pockets.
I think that's I like Daizo slipping Ahab into their pocket. That makes a lot of sense. I guess we can talk about if we want to also try and get me in disguised somehow, or if we think that's too risky. I would be scared about sending Ahab in like alone, because obviously these are the 4 collectors. We have no idea what they return to. And he pops out and there's like 16 dudes. Like, that's kind of terrifying. So
Well, part of it we could also have Dizo tail them afterwards, maybe.
for
Yeah, I
sure.
was about to say, how confident are you in your tailing abilities? Monsieur.
Very.
Oh, okay.
I'm just, if they go into like a den or something.
Yeah.
Does your Kazar, does your disguise stuff do clothing too, or is it just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything we could do to enhance the effects? Like-
Can I upcast it or something?
Well,
enhance in what way?
Like if we got him like if we made the spell have to do less, if that makes any sense. Like if we got him clothes that were a little bit more similar to what we wanted, or whatever, weaponry.
We could
It-
look into picking up a disguise kit in town.
Yeah, there you
It
go.
always brings the bar up to like a certain level of good looking.
Okay, fair.
So no matter if you are like already low, and then you bring it up, it's gonna be that same level every single time.
Okay, fair enough.
I could no.
or hold on.
Yeah, we
Or-
could do that.
go
We could go because like it wouldn't. I have a lot of money in a disguise kit and a forgery kit. There's been a couple times this come up that they'd be helpful. It might be worth just buying them. They're like really good ones. I just don't have like proficiency in either of those things.
I mean, there's definitely a few kits / supplies I wouldn't mind getting at some point since we're in the big city. So we could do, because we have till noon of tomorrow anyway. So we can do a
Yeah.
little shopping spree while we're at it.
Yeah, and so. Okay. Yeah. Do we? I mean, it's not to get too. Or yeah, I mean, it's DC. Like, it's a tough-ish check, for them to spot the disguise thing as is already. But yeah, I think if we got some like other clothes or like a disguise kit, maybe, and we just don't worry about having proficiency in it. Or does
Another-
anyone else have proficiency with disguise kits or anything?
No.
I think I do.
Really?
What?
Oh, that's
No,
awesome.
no, I know I don't.
Oh.
Uh,
I do have a
But-
few kids I want to buy, but they're not really related to this.
depending on how rushed our schedules are, they said they come around every week. I think they said.
They're not
Yeah.
jumping in a future
I,
one.
I vaguely.
Yeah, so we could watch the first one, then drop in on the second one, but that's kind of dragging things out, I think.
It takes. We have to kill a week in town.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but definitely
not
prefer
worth it
to
on
avoid
these
it.
guys.
Yeah.
So I mean, okay. So if I do want to disguise in, should I disguise in as, the lady or the boy? Also, Mitchell, my AC is 17 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think disguising as the boy would be more realistic.
Yeah, me too. But
Okay.
it is.
or more
I was worried
appealing
they'd
to
be
them.
like, oh, he's a boy with a sword. We gotta test his strength. I'm weak as fuck. So if they're like, hit that tree, I'll be like, oh god.
I mean, you're probably going to be stronger than whatever the boy would have been.
Yeah, I was about to say you have to be stronger than a 17-year-old boy.
Can I
Hopefully.
size him
Half-elf.
up?
yeah, good boy. Half health.
Yeah, give me an insight check on him.
How much you bench?
Yeah, you're
He
definitely
benches
stronger
400
than you.
pounds.
Yeah, you think you're definitely stronger than him.
Okay. Okay, cool. We'll be fine.
Well, that's a relief.
But silly of me.
Another. Oh, can I ask, Gelkel? Do you know do you know anyone nearby that they also hit up regularly that we can possibly talk to?
Yeah, she's like serving some food right now, and she goes, most of the magic shops, actually, most of the shops, they seem to get kind of a rise out of. It's quite impressive how they're able to con a lot of these people into it. We've actually done real insurance work in the past when the shops actually got robbed at one point by somebody who wasn't working for them, and it didn't turn out well for that person. So, but most shops might have an experience with them.
Okay, so that's another thing we could do. We can try to glean some more info if we really want in the next day or two, or next day and a half, or day.
And okay.
And kind of spin that into also we can go shopping.
Totally.
Maybe we don't ask the person that we're buying the disguise kits from, though.
Yeah. Oh, can I ask Gelkel to clarify?
That's just fucked up.
Fucking scalies.
Whoa, your friend is a scaly. Dude,
Oh, bro.
dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Well, we don't know if they're friends. We don't know what he thinks.
Oh, yeah, I guess Dubak and Kazar might not be friends.
When you say all the shops around here, do you mean in the district or the city?
I mean, most of the shops are in more or less one district, kind of greater marketplace. But yes, both.
Alright. So it's probably a sizable operation.
Yeah, it's not just the four guys.
Alright, well then,
Because, well, in that case, it might actually be like really weird recruiting practices.
which I would absolutely love. Like that would be amazing if we like enter the base and it's just like four, like tons of groups of just four dudes all with the same body. I would love that.
It'd
Or
be
same
great
body
if-
variations, I
Actually,
should
be really funny. Holy shit!
Out of
Alright.
character, it'd be really great if fucking we matched the body types and we came back as the people that were, were taking the money from her.
say. Hey, so change the plans to so much your money.
So one tall and scrawny, two shorter ones. Do we have two short? We have
I'm the only short
Federico.
one. Me, and then I think you're decently like average sized, right?
Frederico's a bit
But
shorter
she
than
meant
me.
short, like dwarven,
halfling.
dwarf
Yeah.
halfling gnome
Yeah.
short.
You just get on
So-
your knees.
And yeah, I'm like 6'3", so I don't know.
Really
Yeah.
good disguise kid.
With taking your knees.
Take my knees. I want my
Alright,
knees
cool.
gone.
So we got some time today.
wanna
Head
bend.
into town, I might grab those kits. And then, I mean, or do we want that to be like a party expense?
So who all is using the disguise kits?
Well, I think we only need one. It was just to boost
Okay.
our chances with the magical disguise I'm gonna do.
I have 2
but-
kits I plan on buying, so I'd rather just buy them myself. But
Okay, cool. We can split them. I was gonna say disguise and forgery is kind of like up my alley. I wouldn't mind buying them, depending on how much they are. I've got the
Mhm.
gold for it, so
yeah,
I
that's a
can
good point. I
farm
guess
them
I'll
down.
we'll see
Hopefully,
how much they cost. If it's like 300, then maybe yeah, we could split something. And as an alternative, in case we miss this deadline in terms of the debt collection or whatever, we could cause trouble for the organization as well. But
So
that might be a little out.
talking to the boys here, I don't really care if they overhear. I'm looking at the map and I'm noticing there's a thing called the Sovereign Ward. I wonder if the Sovereign Host has its own little kind of dealio here.
Can you click on
because-
it? I'm blind.
What?
Or ping it or whatever. The sovereign.
Within the city map.
Oh,
In the
sorry.
Discord.
Thank you. Yeah.
The Sovereign
I
Ward.
thought you were
So,
looking at the big map.
I mean, I know it's not Silver Flame, obviously, but they might have some insight on, an opposing, if that is what that is. It might be worth investigating.
Or east of town.
Any Sovereign Host folks in the city.
That's fair. If it helps, that is where our tavern is as well. Like it's one of the nicer
Oh.
districts and stuff. But
right.
for sure.
It's probably not the case, but I just noticed the name.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
All right, so time to go shopping. Then we'll show up like 10 o'clock or something tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll pick up
Tell
my
that
dry
to the
cleaning
lady.
in the afternoon.
Oh, we should talk to the boy before we leave and get this squared up with the kid, right?
Will it look good?
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
he has to hide, right? And
Yeah, well, is Kazar, are you doing that for sure? I wasn't sure how you felt
Oh.
after the
Sorry, what?
disguising
disguise.
as the teen.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
Okay, for sure. Then yeah, we'll let the kid know.
So
There's no strength issues, so I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about. So it's all
Yeah.
good.
No,
There's
that
no
sounds
reason I
good.
can think of why that wouldn't work. Let's go.
all right.
What are you saying, man?
No, nothing.
Hey, youngster, how's it going?
Oh no.
Oh no.
He looks so at you. Like he's like a bowl like a stew in his hands, and he's like, what do you need?
I looked to Kazar.
We've got a plan. And it doesn't require much on your end of things other than just some basic cooperation. Are you busy?
Right now, I mean, like I'm eating, but
Damn, this
What
could
do
be
we give you? 8 silver, and you make yourself you scram for like 2 days.
2
Well-
days.
Yeah. All right, 6 gold. You got me.
Hold on.
Wait, let's,
Look out of here.
You know this
Really
city.
bad
Go find
negotiator.
something and pay
Hold
yourself.
Get out of town.
Immediately. He's like, how much? Fine. You know what you said? You drive a hard bargain. 12 it is. Alright.
He's persuasive.
It's a really easy fill you in. Okay, so we're gonna go deal with the insurers. To do so, we need a way to get in. That's gonna be me disguised as you, and we just need to make sure that people don't see both of us at the same time in different locations and give away the disguise. Make sense?
yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll pay you 6 silver, and
Hey!
you can lay low in the house. Is there like a basement area or something you can like mainly
Yeah.
hang out in?
Yeah, there's like a few floorboards that are a little loose. I can kind of slide underneath them.
Cool,
What's
that's
your
only
name,
if you need
kid?
to. Otherwise, maybe just like leave your sword somewhere. Like you can always shake up your appearance and like poke out for some fresh air if you need. You don't need to go full addict child on me, but
Well-
just be real discreet.
Well, wouldn't I just need to not be here for like a while, or like you want me gone for like a few days?
Are you here when they
Well-
usually come around?
Yeah. Just in
How long
case
does it
gets-
usually take?
Yeah.
They're in and out
How
in
long
like
between?
5 minutes.
Oh,
Well,
then
but
just
like, there's
be
even a
gone for a
possibility.
week.
Like, what if Daiso, they're like, I gotta like prove myself in some sort of thing. Like, it might be an elongated process.
You can always do
Or,
something.
give
right?
it a few hours then. I don't
Yeah.
think it should take longer than that.
I would say I was thinking maybe a day just to make it safe, but like,
Is there anyone you can stay with?
One more.
I mean, like he just has to like lay low at the place, right? Like, unless they're gonna be hanging out at
sure.
their house the whole time, he just needs to be like hiding
Yeah,
while
stay
they're
indoors.
here. And then after that, I'm just asking that he like plays it low key, doesn't like run into town square like.
You're
with
starting
his
work
sword
soon,
and
right? Maybe you can go look for a job right now.
stuff. That might put him
He
in
should-
with a lot of people and like a lot of
I
visibility.
think he should stay inside the church for a
I
day.
feel like he should just like chill for a bit, for like a day.
Yeah, I can say either way. Don't worry.
What's your name, by the way, kid?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Man, if we're gonna pretend to be him,
There.
Arama.
Arma. Okay. Well, Arma, I'm gonna be back before we start all this business. It's gonna be happening tomorrow. I'll pay you then. Get it all sorted. But we gotta bounce for now.
All right, sounds good.
As we're leaving, I want to hang back and pay him now because this 8 silver is annoying me.
You said 6 gold.
Yeah, I don't care. It's 8 silver now.
No, whatever.
Well, now I know exactly how much excess gold he has beyond his plat.
But yeah, off to shopping.
Cool.
You get some shares.
We can make it either expedited, or we can just kind of do it all the way through. Otherwise, you guys can just go into the equipment shop in your foundry and kind of grab what you need, sell what you don't, that kind of stuff.
Let's see. Oh, that's not the right button. There you go.
Okay, yeah, the kits are really cheap. I'm just gonna buy them
Yeah.
both on my end of things.
Most kits are around 50 gold, it's kind of maxed out. Builds are usually the more expensive ones. So
Tinkers.
Can I
Dope. Should I confirm this with you
Barter.
before I buy them, or
yeah, what are you just grabbing? I just want to make sure that
alchemist supplies and tinker's tools?
How do you?
Yep.
How do you use the shop?
So
do
when
you see
you
the
open-
triple? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say when you hit the triple kind of dots for the plutonium options, and then you can hit plutonium import. Or no, not that equipment shop under it. It'll open up the shop.
next to the X closed thing on the top right if you can't
Yeah.
find it.
In there, you can just search, but just typing in
okay.
whatever, and then you'll hit the little right arrow, and then it'll add it to it, and then basically confirm. It'll just take your gold away from your inventory.
There's a bunch of shit in here.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff. Just let me know if you're if you're getting anything crazy. Most people have everything, but like you're not gonna
Goodbye,
find plus.
camel.
Yeah, you're not gonna find +3 adamantite armor in this city, unless you look really really fucking hard, which will take some checks. So
Okay.
Can I make a plea with the person I'm bargaining, or did I buy a disguise kit and the forgery kit at the same place? You think?
oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
God,
cool.
we
Can I
could
make a
tot-
bargain and say, hey, if I'm buying both these kits, can I get like a bulk discount?
Charisma check.
We could start a huge beef
Persuasion.
operation. Cows are only 10 gold each.
I got a
Need
business to
land.
run. No, it's. I appreciate you putting in a lot of money, but I got kids. You know how it is. Yep.
Nah, fine. Alright, I'll bet.
I heard your fucking pockets jingling as you walked in. Come on, you're good for it.
No, my ultimate.
Oh, I'll do this after the job.
You can buy an airship?
Not here.
No, yeah, but that's fucking sick.
I mean, there is a spot in the world where you can buy an airship, possibly.
And we're going there.
Yeah, so we'll see when we get there.
I don't have that much. That's a lot of money.
How much is it?
20,000 gold pieces.
Let me do some quick math.
Jesus, the fact that you could even consider it.
I'm at. Oh?
I'm
not 500.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Slowly, maybe a down payment, you know, get on layaway.
The thing I was gonna say is after the job, I want to look for one of the fucking Dwarven banks. And,
Get a loan.
well, no, I want to
There
put
would
away
be-
a bunch
There is
okay.
there actually
That's
is one in this town.
because I want to
Bank
put away.
of Kundarok.
I don't want to carry all my money on me just in case I go unconscious. You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
If you would like to, you can go into it right now.
I'm gonna wait till after the job because there might be loot.
For sure.
Fair.
Oh, and we could get fucking safety deposit boxes. I bet to put like actual loot in. Big brain.
I would think if we're gonna do stuff like that, we should have our own treasure hoard under our own protection. We should start thinking about maybe instead
Do
of
you not
putting
trust
money...
the banks?
I don't trust that the banks will remain allied to us if we go public.
Oh yeah, they'll freeze our assets like Iran.
So stupid. That's what takes down our party.
No. But yeah, so that's personally where I'm thinking similar. We got to get a horde going, but that requires like a physical location. So bank is maybe good for like the early part.
Just hire a dragon.
How long does it take to attune to something?
An hour.
Could I have attuned to something in my sleep?
If you unless you're all the stuff that you have is attuned already. So
Yeah, okay, so because there's something that says that it... Wait, I think it says that. Unless it's just saying the item requires that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
So,
Oh, can I? Well, if we got time to burn, fucking Gishma and Ahab, I got. Do you want to discuss some magical things with me? Somewhere, maybe back at fucking Walt's house.
Sure, but let's head to the tavern. I gotta go pick up those robes. You know, they should be.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know that.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Wasn't
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Good point. I only explained they have. Well, I've got some of those robes. You know, from the king. I got them dry cleaned. So we gotta go back to the tavern.
You're not that stinky.
They were though.
you fought in them, so
Yeah, I pissed myself in them.
You guys... Oh,
It was
wait.
grass stains. But yeah, so what do you want to discuss, Magic Man?
Oh, I just had items I needed identified.
Okay, I take out my glasses and I clean them on my robes, but I make them dirtier and I get sad, and then I look at them.
Oh, well, all right. I was just asking if you wanted to do that yet.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah. You
let's
guys.
head back to Walter's place, I guess, or the tavern. Which
Tavern.
one would? Yeah, let's go to the tavern.
You guys
I
head
don't
back
know
to the
why.
tavern. It's really close, anyways. You guys kind of head in. You guys can even go to your rooms. It's decently nice rooms. Sitting around. What are you gonna have them inspect?
My beans.
Your beans. Okay.
Yeah, take out your beans.
Okay, since I'm here, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, so you cast your daily use of it. These beans are full of magical potential in them. You start to see numbers start flashing up, words start flashing up, whether it's a toadstool, sprouts, a geyser, campfire, some terrifying thing, pink toads, fruit trees, eggs. You see these, an arm wrapped in bandages, as well as what looks to be this giant plant that shoots up, parting the clouds. These have limitless potential and only can be found out what they specifically do by planting them.
Okay, I will relay part of that to Dubog. I'll look very frazzled. Be like, there's okay, they're definitely magical. Like, I can tell you that
Are
much.
these gacha beans?
Oh, fuck off.
Here, eat one.
Can we force feed one to Gishma?
No. Well, okay, I guess if you're forcing it, you can try. I will fight it.
No. All right, so that was you for the day. Ahab, what are your investigative? It's not instant, right? It's 1 hour.
No, it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
To cast identify.
I have. Fuck. I thought I had more.
No, you don't.
Once. I could have sworn.
Didn't he pick up something?
He did, but he investigated.
Oh
himself.
yeah. What happened to my other gauntlets? Did I sell them?
No.
Oh, they got switched out. That's right.
Yeah. So they're
Religion magic.
they're part of you now. Yeah.
All right. I guess I didn't have to bring you along. Hello.
I start crying.
I think. Okay. Idea. When we get a chance, I want to plant one of those beans like at the keeper stump in the forest. You know, with the fucking.
It's a bold move.
Yeah, I think he'd appreciate the audacity.
That could be what happens.
Anyways,
I need to go to the bathroom.
All right.
I'll be right back.
What are you guys doing now?
Just sitting at the tavern, I guess.
Are you done, Dubuki?
Yeah, I was just suggesting we plant one of the beans at the keeper in the forest at his stump at some point.
That's genius.
See, someone gets it.
I love that. I hope it becomes something horrible. It just fucks with him, but or it gives him more power. Alternatively, but anyhow, I would like to go to the tavern keeper and ask if his brother's done with the ropes.
Yeah, we got him. We're good. Hey, yo! Yeah, they're clean? Okay. Alright. He brings them back to you, and this beautiful, kind of almost linen sheet hands them to you and goes, we already did payment and all that. So we're good.
Okay, no, I'll unwrap them a little, just like take a glance, see if they look good. Dope. I'll slip them some copper, 8 copper, so I don't have that anymore, because that also annoys me.
Thanks.
Keep the change.
It's just condescending at that point.
you hear him drop the all the 8 copper into what's supposed to be like a glass jar. Does the quick like turn and then like goes to clean some glasses or whatever.
I go and sit down, and then I'll take out my my ring, but not the Johnny ring. I can't even think of the name. House Caneth. Jesus Christ! Right, yeah. I'm tired. The House Caneth ring. I'll put that on. I'll sit down with the boys and say, when you guys are ready, we can attempt to enter the palace.
So what's the play here? I guess.
I guess we just give them the rose. I'm kind of scared to keep them.
Why? What are you going to say for like how you obtained them?
I'll just tell the truth. One lady entrusted them with me because I'm because we're such trustworthy people. You know, we were heading to Fairhaven. We were in Vanguard Keep. I don't remember why his robes were there. It's been a while.
No, it came out of the magic wand. Remember?
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, but I didn't know if you were like telling us like the truth, and then you were like saying.
Well, you were there, so
I thought, I was like, okay, this is the plan we're going with. I like it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Technically, Khazar wasn't even there. He was asleep at that point, I think.
There you go. I'll just mention it. We were doing some powerful magical experiments via Arcanics in Vanguard Keep, part of the extension of the university, and your robe showed up, and we were tasked with delivering them.
Maybe we should bring up her name.
Let me check my notes. It's been a while.
Yeah, if they were really curious, they could sending her to confirm.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
Am I still assaulted?
I've arrived.
I
For this.
Alexandria Seacrest.
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
A fine piece of meat.
Aw.
I just love that last name. But yeah, I unless you guys have some con you want to spin, I just don't want to have them anymore. They're more of a liability at this point. But if we have a con we want to spin, I mean, I'd be game. You want to slip a note to the king? We did talk about that last time. We could at least put our contact names on there.
Does anyone have any spells they can put on clothing?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like fucking heat metal, but heat cloth.
Oh god, just burn him alive.
That I have.
Where's James?
I think he's using the restroom.
No, he's back.
I'm back.
He just didn't put his camera on.
Yeah.
He's a sussy little baka.
Oh, Mamma mia.
All
I
right.
have no pants on.
In that case, it might be
see.
better if the entire party doesn't go with you. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Uh,
It could be less intimidating.
Obviously, I
I-
want to go.
Yeah, I was about to say, hopefully I don't need protection. I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's all go.
I don't trust these mortals.
Okay.
Before we leave, can I don't think I have technically any paper on me, so can I ask the innkeeper for like a piece of paper? I want to write something.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna just assume you guys have like a good chunk of paper and some stuff to write with between the four of you at all points. 5 of you.
Okay, dope. I just
Uh,
want to leave like a little like a resume note. That's just my name. where I'll say that I'm based out of Arcanics. That's a lie, but it doesn't matter. And that the king can hit me up if he needs any special services done. Wink, wink, wink.
We can sending Alexandria Seacrest if we want to like
That's true,
touch base with her.
Been a while,
I-
boo.
Don't
I don't
know.
know.
Or
I don't know if there's anything to be gained from that. I don't remember if she had any official standing within the kingdom, like if she was an on-dare official, or if she's just a freelance researcher.
Yeah, I do recall her mentioning she was hired, but you know, her association with her sister makes me think maybe there was something there. But here, I don't recall. Let's see.
Checking my notes.
Yeah. Sorry, I just remember that farmer we killed back in Laranor. My note is just met a cunty undead farmer.
That's pretty good.
All right, let's see.
it was.
Indeed. Johnny Holding.
Ah, fuck. I'm kind of nervous because this might tie us back into fucking Arcanics.
That's true. Okay, good. If we're scared of the whole Arcanics tie, I could leave that out.
Just say
Oh,
Vanguard Keep,
get it.
right?
Yeah, that's true. We can just mention the Vanguard Keep. From experiments at Vanguard Keep, we acquired your robes on accident, and we were tasked with
Wait,
delivering
why do you
them.
want to keep? Why do you want to keep Arcanics out?
We killed a lot of people there.
On accident.
Yes,
On
on
We were
accident.
framed.
We-
were really bad. We were
we-
actually framed.
Yes, I was
We-
framed.
Those
He's us
Dubak
first,
and
don't
Bhishma.
fucking-
Yeah, we
Go
didn't do
for yourself.
anything to him.
Can
I
I?
didn't kill anyone at Arcanics. I personally didn't kill anyone at Arcanics.
You killed those people by failing to subdue me.
And I'm not just victim blaming.
Are you asking for an insight check or to see if if they're lying or not? Yeah,
yeah.
To piece information that might be true or false between the four of them. Can I get like a group deception check because everybody talked?
Sure.
And then
So
of course,
do we all just roll that?
yeah, everybody rolls and then I'll average them out. And then
Sounds
give me an
Gucci.
insight check. That'll be
Good. Let me
Oh
see.
damn.
We all rolled really shitty.
yeah.
I'm gonna pretend my rolls are always good.
Wait.
How dare you guys have bad luck?
My deception's
How about
+9.
if you can
I know.
roll this one private for me. your insight. So just hit the little tab that says public role, and then change it to private GM role.
He's secretly galaxy brain.
Yeah.
Do we want to try and rope the king in at all with our silver flame
private roll.
conspiracy?
I would rather we don't.
Okay.
Yeah, considering Ander's not super big fan of religion. Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. You guys keep talking. I'll text him.
Now, yeah, and
We
also
could increase his paranoia.
he's not even the monarch. He's just the royal. Fucking what's it called?
Consort, but that still doesn't
Consort.
mean he has some influence. He has the queen's ear,
More than us.
presumably. Yeah, but no, that's fair. Who knows?
I
Maybe
just
he's such
worry
a beta,
about
he'll hire someone.
casting too wide a web of like lies and influence.
What do you mean? Just throw it till it sticks, right? Easy game.
Machinations.
Yeah, no, that's fair. We'll give him our resume, and maybe he'll call us later.
Maybe.
Well, more likely we're going to be stopped by the guards, hand them the package, and say goodbye.
Nah, I demand an audience.
Like no scheduling whatsoever.
Yeah, that's how we're legit.
Yeah.
Who else would have the balls?
It's true.
So, are you guys gonna head up to the castle?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. You
White food
guys start heading up. It's a little bit of a walk, 10-15 minutes or so. But you guys start to approach kind of the larger stairs, kind of going up to the very big castle, kind of set out. At this point, you guys see kind of rows of guards and such. So I'm just real quick. It seems to be quite just very simple in make, but relatively nice. At this point, you guys see a few guards kind of walking by, letting in. There seems to be a kind of assistant standing by the door. What seems to be a full elf. Hi. What can I ask for you? Why you were looking in? Why have you come to the Fairhaven Castle?
Well, hello there. I am a representative from Vanguard Keep. I'm with House Caneth. I show the ring. We have an important message from the king. I don't know if you've heard, but I assume he's missing something important recently. And I hold the package and I smile a little.
Is the package can you see the robes and stuff, or is it like
I guess the bit I opened up to check it, I guess I'll leave that out, but not the whole thing unwrapped. So you can tell it's at least clothing, not like a bomb.
I could definitely get that to him. Yeah. Do you say a message as well?
Yes, I was told by Alexandria Seacrest, one of the head investigators in Vanguard Keep, to hand deliver this, if that's at all possible. Is the king? Do you know if he'll be available soon?
Let me see. Give me a persuasion check.
Sounds good.
We're all just standing there grinning.
Yeah, these. It's like that one meme with the boys, and it's like the rhino and the.
Could I take the package to him and then I can come back and then let you know if he's available or not? How's that sound?
Okay, understandable.
Okay.
Just so you know, we do have another package to deliver relatively soon, so we would appreciate a response as timely as possible. And then
I take out my broken pocket watch and look at it.
Perfect. I nod at my associate.
Yeah, it has this ugly ticking. It's takes the package in your hands, puts it underneath the arm, and then swiftly and carefully walks off. A few guards give you guys a little bit of an awkward look, but eventually comes back and goes, yes, actually, and he seems to be quite open. Not a lot of people come for the king, to be honest. Don't tell me I said that.
I pretend to look surprised.
As it is a queen-run society. But definitely he would if you have anything to deliver to him personally, in terms of message, he'd be more than interested to talk with you all. Very interesting folk. If you would please follow me, all of you. Looks over, stops at Gefraxis. Looks over the group.
Gefraxis, wait here.
Okay.
Keep an eye
Steps
out.
back.
Spread the good word.
Leans over. Have you heard of Bane? Shut up, old man.
Old man just grows like 4 muscles. Punches him.
Yeah. Well, anyways, if you would 5 please follow me along to an audience with the king. Just please, of course, make it short and quick. He's still a very busy man. You guys head through a couple of hallways. Clearly not the main throne room. Clearly kind of his own little area. A little bit more of a smaller throne room of sorts. Of which in the back you see kind of a few guards at the entrance of the doors, and then near the throne in the back you see kind of on this nice little throne books kind of line the walls. It seems to be kind of a nice general area to kind of relax. A crackling fire is heard behind him. Seemingly he has a book open. He's kind of like lazing back, like feet upon the armrest. He kind of like sees you guys and straightens up, puts the book down onto the armrest, sits up. You see a very beautiful long blonde-haired elf. You guys have heard a little bit of here and there that more or less just a good-looking face for the queen, to say the least.
Oh my!
But puts his hands together. I appreciate you bringing back my robes. Those were mighty fine robes, if I do say so myself.
I bow and I go, the honor was ours.
Yeah, that's
You flatter me.
I bow late.
You see that he gets like a glass of wine, swirls it around a little bit, enjoying the praise of the moment. Now you had mentioned a message. That was, if I heard correctly, right?
Indeed. While we were in Vanguard Keep, we had been made aware that on occasion you need special services, and as hopefully we've proven by delivering these robes in such fine condition, we are the types of individuals that could take on such assignments. So, I shall hand you our contact info, and we shall leave you. I don't want to interrupt your relaxation at all. And then I want to hand him like the worst, shittiest written resume you've ever seen.
You see that he takes it, looks at it for like literally a millisecond, folds it up, brings his guard in, and goes, "Could you have the guards leave the room? I'll be fine. I'm fine. Leave the room, okay?" The guards quickly and swiftly walk out of the room, and he goes, the door is kind of behind them, as leaving you, the 6 of you in the room in total at this point. He kind of sits up in his chair, kind of leans in a little bit, and goes, "Okay, now, you said that you're looking to do some work, right?"
Indeed, I look nervous.
How are you good at getting your hands dirty?
I glance at my fellows and I nod.
Sorry, it was a trick question. I already knew you were. I've heard about you folk already. They recognized you on the way in.
Is that
Yes,
so?
yes. Judging by your response, it is very clear that we all know about the situation we're talking about. Now, it hasn't been made public, from the sanctity of keeping the floating schools in, perfect safety and harmony. And now,
Wait, what did we do?
Ahab.
Don't play dumb. I mean, it's quite obvious what you guys did, or at least what you guys are, accused of. I'm sure that we could come to a great arrangement in which I could kind of forgive all of the accusations. We haven't held a trial for you guys, so you guys are not guilty, of course.
Every story has 2 sides, after all, my king.
Yes, I'm glad you're speaking the same language as I. And I gotta be honest, I don't get as much respect as I would love at these time of day. But how long have you guys been here? How long?
In Fairhaven, or
Yes, Fairhaven.
about 2 days? I guess this is our second day, right?
I don't know how long I've been in.
Have
in
you
Fairhaven.
heard about a group?
That's a worrying response. I don't know how long I've been here.
You've probably heard about a group that is doing a little bit of illegal proceedings.
We
That's
have
super-
those scoundrels robbing children and old
Yes.
women.
Yes. It seems like they
And the
got-
fine mercantile class.
Yes, most importantly.
Backbone.
I'm glad that you all seem to be on the same page. Now, what I propose here is a high-risk, high-reward scenario to put you guys in. And sorry to say this, but you really guys don't have a choice. Sorry, I've totally ignored you, a fellow elf, it seems. They would have asked for you to take off your robe hood if you would have been allowed for that.
Pointy.
It seems you've gotten yourself into a little bit of a group that deals with a little bit of unusual circumstances. But if you guys were to take care of the insurers in a very straightforward manner, and it turns out to be a success, I'm sure that we could kind of brush all over your past mistakes. We could even let you have a cut of the profits from it. We could, come to a healthy agreement. But if it runs awry and you don't seem to get, if you don't seem to fully finish the job, then your names possibly could get discovered, and otherwise we could, that would turn into a little more of a vigilante situation. So, all I'm asking is you take care of the insurers, you take a sum of the profits, what you can scrounge up before the police get there. We'll brush the investigation mostly under the rug if you clean everything up, and we'll be quite even.
I have a question.
Shall be done, my lord.
Indeed,
I have a
my
question.
king. Sorry. I shall let our new companion.
So, since I wasn't involved in what they have done prior, and you said this information is only not released to the public, so the accusations are of these. They know that I wasn't involved.
Mhm.
Can I get a kicker?
A kicker in what way?
I don't know.
Barely know.
Something that you can offer that would pique my interest.
If you fail the mission, I will not assume you to be of this brand of vigilante, and no police will be chasing after you as the same as these four. Less risk for you, essentially. Or the knowledge that, your group has done some... The group that you are currently a part of has done some interesting deeds is also kind of a kicker in its own way.
Okay. Yeah, man.
My lord, so we can better execute your wise orders, is there anything you or any of your colleagues may be able to offer us in way of advice in dealing with said group?
I could give you the address of their place. It's actually quite... they don't really hide themselves. And about every evening, they seem to kind of mellow down for the night. They've gotten a little bit overzealous, overconfident in themselves, and I'm sure if you were able to use a bit of finesse, you'd be able to pick them all out. Yes. So, to say the least. Okay, one second. I need to close my window. It's like fucking cold and shit in here.
It sounds good.
Oh fuck. I can't meta.
Yeah, I know, right? I look over at Dubok, like, look!
There's a few things.
What?
I heard a lot of yelling. What was it? Dubok, shut the
Don't worry,
fuck
Kazar.
up. Don't say... Okay.
My lord, so we may most effectively execute your will. Would it be possible, even if it remains entirely confidential during these proceedings, that we have some assurances in writing in the event things may come to our word against yours?
Take thought for a second. Give me a persuasion check. I understand where you're coming from. And frankly, to be completely and utterly honest, what you've been accused for is quite great, and I don't believe that you deserve the pure knowledge of such. That's
Fair enough.
and honestly, I don't think a letter would do you much good, anyways. But you do have my word, and I hope that you'll be able to respect one man's word.
Of course, my lord.
Since you mentioned that you wish for us to root them out permanently, are your sources sure that their presence is only in Fairhaven? With the presence of the light rail, and from what I've heard from the people, it sounds like they're quite organized. I'd be worried that they may have spread to some of the other fine cities of Ondair, such as Passage, or, anywhere else upon the route.
No, their people are under a great sort of group. There's four, and there's four main individuals who kind of are the quote-unquote leaders. The rest seemingly to be close bandits. We don't believe that they'd be able to get away with such occurrences in other cities, as in Ondair at least, as they're quite smaller than the city.
Okay. No, of course, that makes perfect sense. I have no further questions. I look to the rest of my companions.
A curtsy.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, without further ado, thank you. I'm sure I would love to see your great successes. So,
Thank you for this excellent opportunity to prove ourselves in service to Ondair.
Question.
Oh my god.
yes.
It's like Columbo.
How far exactly would you be able to sweep under the rug? Are we talking like just in this city? Are we talking like at the level of Ondair? Like all of it?
I could expunge, if that's the right word. I didn't use it one before. Most of the information that was proceeding. So, essentially, your doings of kind of accusations that have made against you have spread throughout Ondair, but equally a order could be made to erase those accusations throughout Ondair.
Okay, sick.
If that makes sense.
Thank you. That's all. Yep, we're good. Bye.
Okay. You see that as you guys get closer to the doors open up. A few guards start to sweep in as well. He goes back to leaning back upon the throne, kind of the armrest, book out, feet up, drinking wine. As you guys leave, his whole demeanor completely instantly switches back to that of the lazy king.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put my hood back up.
Okay.
I went to smile like everything went normal.
I guess we're walking out.
Yeah.
I'll wait till we get to the street. And wait for guards.
Yeah, you guys get down the stairs. Kafraxis joins the group, of course,
Right.
again. And you watch as Daizo puts the hood up and basically like sinks to the back of the group. And for a while, you guys just almost forget that he's there. He's just like, he's incredibly stealthy. It's quite surprising.
The Grey Fox.
Yeah.
Fraxis, any luck?
Roll me a religion check off of Kafraxis's.
Fraxis converted the entire town.
He should like heal some dude's like aching back or something.
Religion's wisdom, right?
There's a religion skill.
Oh yeah, I always forget that.
And you can always click on the skills to click on any skill, just to see what it also does. So, hold on. I actually was able to talk to both of them. They seemed like they might be interested in Bane. So, when we pray for them, remember to look in the pews.
Beautiful work.
Hey, he's referring to the guards.
Yes, he's referring to the guards. These things.
All right. Once we're out of earshot from the guards, I want to ask Ahab. You can make core memory fucking holograms, right?
Oh yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
All right. So if we need to like say the king put us up to this job, if he ends up trying to frame us, you could hypothetically recreate that conversation to some degree.
Yes.
All right. That's what I was thinking.
It might
Does that
also
get
be
worse?
worth.
Oh, sorry.
It might be worth making a memory of. How long can a memory like time span? Do you know? Is it like just a frozen moment, or can you cover like?
Well, let's see what the name of the spell, not name, but the specifics of encode thoughts is. A thought strand. Play memory, an idea, or a message from your mind.
Okay. So I guess if this is a memory, this might encompass. I'm not sure if it's stretching it, but we should maybe think about encoding just the memory of like killing the creature and then Clyde turning on us. And then if it comes down to it, we have proof that he turned on us, but like what does he have that we killed his father, you know? Or uncle or whatever.
Wait.
You know?
It's a collective action. It's tragic.
Grimmer aside, like, what do we think of the plan?
I wouldn't be against it. I don't know exactly how that memory stuff works, but like, if it is there any possibility that it can be modified by magical means that would mean it would be like dismissed in court?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess memories are
I
inherently
would
subjective as well.
personally like
but I
to
don't know.
check my own knowledge of this, but I don't know.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Are these?
The magical use of spells is a little bit closer to how we view lie detectors. They're a tool, but they're not ultimately going to, you can outlie a lie detector, so they're not perfect. Uses of a spell that is known to most clerics called Zone of Truth is one that is commonly used, but the ability to fabricate and change words and change sentences that sound like a lie but are actually a truth are kind of used in these brilliant ways as to kind of rid the spell of its kind of general usage. Those with a quick tongue and quicker wit tend to get past these small hurdles.
Okay, so probably not that helpful then.
At least not in a trial.
It would be helpful to at least, if somebody were to cast Zone of Truth on you guys, you guys would be able to tell the truth. But, your word against the king's is always going to be a little difficult. So.
Yeah. No, I got you.
All right. Well, if we get desperate, we got something.
And there's also, of course, the spell Modify Memory. So,
Yep.
which,
Oh, yeah.
At least it's not the queen.
That's true.
Do we know the king's name? Because we just met him.
yes, actually, do have it here.
Because that means we could do sending now.
Wake him up when he's in the middle of the night.
Urdan.
Yeah, over ourselves. Hey, fuck
Yeah.
you. Fuck you.
Wait, was the king also elf? Or-
Yes, he was full.
Yeah, he's a blonde elf twink.
Oh, I thought that was a queen.
Yeah, it sounded like
That's
it.
normal.
No.
That's normal.
I mean, yeah, elves are pretty feminine.
Well, I didn't know if they were both
ladies.
elves or not. No.
Oh no, the actual queen is human.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Her name is
Well, boys.
Arala Winier. It is brutal on the tongue.
Oh my.
Oh my god, actually.
Arala what?
Earwinarn.
Irwinarn. So
Earwinarn.
the
That's
title of
bizarre.
Ir is essentially royalty, more or less.
What was the king's name?
Like
Urdan.
Erdan.
Yeah, Urban. So.
All right. So if we ever want to whisper sweet little nothings, All right.
Yeah, we do sending. He just sends guards downstairs to punch us on our
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because the recipient recognizes us.
Yeah. Just if you have a second one, send your screams to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so terrifying.
I mean, yeah, can a scream be a word? We could just do
how many
25.
characters to scream? Oh god.
Scream death and descending over like 25 times. Hit someone with like 4 of those in a night.
I'm sure. God damn it.
Awesome. What would you guys like to do now at this point? It's getting around afternoon, evening at this point. On
Might
the
I make a
second of
suggestion if nobody
Well,
has plans?
we have the address now, so do we want to change our plan?
Oh, good point.
Personally, I think we should still stick with some kind of deception, but that makes navigating the strike team much easier.
Yeah.
Uh,
We can plant the other 2 folks out there that were originally going to be kind of like in the background. They can be already up at the place, the address.
Yeah. So do you want to walk by there before we head back to the tavern for the evening? Just kind of
Yeah, totally.
scope it out.
Because I was going to say, when's the last time we just got... Look, we just didn't, I feel like we've been on the run for a really long time. Let's just take a note off in the tavern. But yeah, we should check it out.
Cool. You walk by a pretty inconspicuous stone building with pretty nice kind of iron-looking doors on the front, with a small little sign that says insurance.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to join them.
Is it single story?
Yes, it's single story, from what you can see.
Okay.
Are there alleyways on the sides, or is it connected?
Yes, it seems to be just barely, you had to squeeze on through, but you could definitely try to push on through. Probably not, of course, running through them. You'd have to shimmy. So.
Okay. Can
What's
we
on the
walk?
other side of the street?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
There seems to be a few kind of general houses, a little bit of it's house, store, house, more or less just kind of a general mixed area.
Okay. This is on the other side of the street. We could theoretically try and get access to one of those. If we have enough money.
Can we walk? I'm assuming it's on a relative grid system. Can we walk to the street on the back side of the house?
Walking kind of you guys are being very subtle about this whole entire procedure, but walking to the back, it looks almost like an alleyway. The other houses are pushed up against it. The back of the house, basically.
Okay.
Back of the place.
So, if we really wanted, we could We could try to gain entry to the house behind the hideout, then like cut through the walls in the back. And
This is completely. It's made of stone, by the way.
oh, okay.
So yeah,
Mulder.
I have meld to stone now.
yeah.
That's not how it
Meld
works.
into stone. Technically,
Yeah.
you have to leave in the same spot that you get out. But
Yep. That's why I want to do it with a boulder one time.
give me
and
an
have someone roll
investigation
it
check,
down the hill.
though. Whoever's running this investigation around the house.
No
I like
one else can do it
Dubok.
this
I'd
time.
like to help.
I will do it.
He's our Grand Inquisitor.
Investigation advantage.
Okay. There is somewhat of a back door as well.
Snake eyes.
Ooh.
That you would find on the way out, and then you would eventually find 2 windows in which there seems to be about 3 people kind of inside having a drink. Kind of a little bit of merriment, relaxing at this point. So.
Perhaps Daizo could pick this
What time
off
did you say
and
it
get
was?
the other boys in.
It's about 5 p.m. The sun's starting to get a little bit lower in the sky at this point. I would say it's about 6, possibly as well.
So, if we're going to do the tailing, so they're doing the ransom shit at noon, right? So, but the king said they're at their lowest guard in the evenings, but the ring only lasts what 4 hours? You said 6 hours.
4, he said. I'm pretty sure.
That's true. We could try and see what's at the end of their collection route. Like if they're done with collections at like 4, and just go to that store and try and pull the con there.
Are you talking about like Ahab's ring?
Yeah.
He said 6 most recently.
Oh, is it better now? Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's 6 hours because of it's 2 times my proficiency.
So if we really wanted to like optimize, we might want to have him wait until like the very end of that time to hop out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fair. It's.
if we're to take the king's word on that.
I mean, it's either take his word or choose like a random time, you know. So it's like it's better than nothing. I like that quite a bit.
And at least at the time, is it still 6 right now? Like in game? Mikhail?
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this is
well,
about the time it would happen, right?
Yeah,
my
so we can at least
disguise
see them.
only
Some of them
lasts
drinking.
for an hour, though.
What?
My disguise self only lasts for an hour. I could
Okay.
try and like chain a couple subtlety, but it might just be a little tricky
Yeah.
Sure.
if we're
So-
not heading straight back to the place.
So I guess we could just not do the disguise at all, or we could have
Yeah.
you show up 5 hours later after the collection and like just knock on their door and see if they'll like let you inside.
That,
Or we could just do it where I try and like, because I just need like a moment within that like hour to re-up it where they're not looking at me. Like that might be doable.
Oh, okay, if you're willing to take that risk, I don't know how. Like,
the problem is if we're revealed before the end of the day, they're gonna still be out on their collections, and we won't be able to get them all, and they might get
that's
alerted.
true. Yeah, and if they scram, that would
Yeah.
be
Okay, so maybe no disguise then. Maybe we just try and get him the ring.
I will say it seems like we saw them drinking up there. This might be around when they start their leisure.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Round 6, so not too bad.
and that's what the
We
king
could
said, right?
Also, always, I could just disguise myself as one of the dudes and show up later, disguise as one of their own, knocking on the
Yeah.
door like, "Oi,
Yeah.
me, left my keys in my
Are we-
car."
Are we letting them just like rob that lady at the church then? Or, like take their tax from her?
Well, they'll take
What?
the ring, right?
Yeah, we're giving.
Oh,
them the
okay. So
ring
we're
in
still going with
payment.
that plan. Okay. Okay.
Or wait, no, wait. We were gonna try and slip them the ring secretly, right? Instead,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
instead,
that's right.
and then
Sorry.
pay them a more peasanty sum.
Yeah, so we can give the old lady a few silver to give him.
Should we tell the old lady? Should we go back and tell the old lady to tell the kid he doesn't have to hide?
Nah.
Less detail. Well, considering he has a sword, I feel like he has a chip on his shoulder, and he's probably going to try to make trouble if we do.
That's
I
fair.
don't know.
And
Let
who
him
knows?
die.
Who
It's his
knows?
fault.
Like leaving that option open is better than not, right? I like having as many options as possible. So
So,
So we
It's a
have
tricky
we'll
one.
pay them.
can
Guys,
we?
let's the ring. We're
Can-
thinking maybe no disguise, and then I'll probably try and like hide somewhere and like watch them just so I can like see someone to like disguise as.
Yeah.
If you need later, at least
we-
get it door open.
Can we fit multiple people in the ring?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's right.
Yeah.
No.
The one
Later.
thing I would be worried about disguising as one of them versus like I don't know some other individuals. If they always travel in fours, that might just instantly alert them.
And we don't know the
Yeah.
code. We don't know any names. We don't.
Versus
we
like a
don't
new recruit,
basically
right?
nothing.
Would at least have an excuse not to know that.
We could-
But regardless,
we
we
could
don't have to do disguises either. It sounds like the ring is what people seem to be most in agreement with.
It's definitely more secure. I feel.
So we can do that. One of us. I'm shitty at hiding, so I'll just hide in like a nearby house, down the alley, and then I guess our new rogue can prove himself by trying to pick that back door, and we can take it from there.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to jump on this? Do you want to jump on this right away? Because if we take tomorrow as just, well, I guess we'd have to do it tomorrow, huh? Because we told the lady. But
We could go back and tell her not.
yeah, well, because we could do some investigation, start early, see when they start their day, if they're always moving in pairs. I can kind of see what's going on.
Oh, I forgot because they only hit that lady once a week. So tomorrow's
Oh
like
yeah, okay.
our day for the week.
I
Or-
mean,
okay,
did
personally,
she
I think-
say every week?
Did she or something?
I think that might have been
Maybe
just an assumption.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure that you guys aren't assuming every week.
I can sending her.
Yeah. I also
I'm a
don't
fan
want
of
you guys to
trying
get lost
this
in the
done
minutia.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Personally, I think we
What
can
was
do
that
it.
Let's go.
I think if we blitzkrieg, we'll be fine. However, yeah, that's my vote. That's all.
Cool.
Blitzkrieg, as in don't do any like ring or anything, just attack. Is that what you're saying? Or
No. Sorry, as in do it quickly. As in do it tomorrow.
All right.
Sorry, not
so
like not like just
Okay.
assault the building.
I mean, that could work too. That'd be fair. Just-
so slip ring into collector's pocket. Wait 6 hours. In that 6 hours, Kazar around there might try to disguise as one of the guys
Nah.
nearby. If
I
not,
think
we'll
I'm
just all
gonna
enter
call it off
together.
on that part. I think we just show up and try and see if Daizo can get him in. And then if not, maybe we'll just have James on his secret mission. I can if he can open that window, I can Misty Step. Like we can get some things, you
Oh,
know.
is there a chimney?
Ooh, good question.
If so, how big?
Yeah, but you would assume that's probably graded of some sort, so then
Yeah.
birds and otherwise can't get in.
Mhm.
So
If we're going,
but
for
a ring.
You just dropped the
yeah, just slingshot him in there. I mean, it's not horrible. That's so insane. They could abuse that so badly.
I mean, I have the broom. I could fly up there and just drop him in, or slip him on the windowsill or something.
Yeah, airdrop.
You just plant Ahab every mission though.
And just to double check, those skinny alleys you said can be traversed, just really tight, like 1% at a time.
Yeah, definitely difficult terrain at least, and probably
Okay.
an acrobatics check.
Okay, that sounds good. And were any of those windows on the nearby houses visible to those windows in the back that we saw them drinking wine through, or is that just
weren't for the back, more or less the side?
that was the sides? Okay,
That's
okay,
the
fair.
sides. Yeah.
Okay, that's not too
The,
bad.
the
then.
windows aren't open up to an alleyway.
Okay, because I
So-
also have something akin. It's not Misty Step. It's a bit more destructive than that. But I can also teleport myself through a window.
Yes, I
Like
know what
Azar,
you're
we
talking
needed
Oh, I was thinking
Yeah.
we do that and then drop a rope or something, but that works too.
about.
Yeah. I'm just thinking Plan B or C if things go.
Oh, yeah,
But-
yeah. Good point.
no, that sounds good.
So,
Yeah.
one last go over. Plan is
Ocean's 11.
slip the ring. We wait, then we just all fucking barge in.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Without a
So
further
that's
ado, I'll try to cut off your decision fatigue. You guys will take a rest tonight, and we will pick it up in the morning. Everybody takes a long rest as you guys go back to the tavern and sleep off for the night. Awesome. You guys wake up and it's a beautiful morning. Of course, it always is. There was a little bit of merriment through the night, but it didn't keep you guys asleep. You guys wake up and you start to hear the faint sound of rain start to trickle. The clouds are a little bit in the sky, but it's not going to rain on your parade, hopefully. It is about 6 in the morning at this point. What is the plan? you guys gonna what is the are you guys gonna do anything, or are you guys gonna just wait until about 10 and then head over to the church?
Well, I personally got a
Oh.
package to pick up in town.
Do you want
Um,
any assistance with that, or would you prefer to be alone? Okay.
No, it's like
Cool.
no, it's not a euphemism. I literally just have to go pick up an
Yeah.
item.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Just go to the Amazon locker.
To make it quick and easy, you go there. She had it like already set up, and she's like, "Oh, it's over there for you. You can just grab it."
Cool, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Oh my god.
And then
I
put that
forgot I
under
had-
your consumables. So,
Cool.
See without the dimension. Purpose of-
if Dubok isn't doing anything, I'd like to learn a little bit about Bane.
okay. We can we'll backdoor the whole idea. I'm assuming you of you know a little bit about Bane, right?
Yeah, I know a little bit, but
Okay. Give me a religion check, Duok, and then basically give him like a 10-sentence summary about Bane. Just so we're not
10 sentence. Okay.
10 sentences. Give him a strong not 10 sentences, 10 word. Sorry, I apologize.
Domination and power is the law of nature. We are here to abide by nature.
Ooh. That just got hard.
Yeah. It sounds fucking cool. It sounds about a religion that's about
Yeah.
power and total will over others. So you learn it's definitely more long, and throughout the course of a breakfast he goes over every bit and piece about Bane. Gofraxis adding in points here and there as well that he feels like he wants to add something. But it's around 10 a.m. at this point. You guys step out. You guys hear the faint sound of trickling rain pitter patter off of the armor as well. You guys start to head to the church, I presume.
Aye.
You guys head to the church, in which they seem to be kind of finishing up their breakfast. The kids are kind of inside reading from the teacher is actually talking about like kind of teaching them seemingly. The kids all kind of huddled around near one of the drier corners of the church.
Yeah.
She like closes the book that she was reading from, and she goes, all right, you guys can run on for a little bit. We'll be back after lunch to continue this. So just the kids like scatter, run off. They go play in like the shallow end of the river, basically. It's a pretty slow moving river, so it's not insane. They're not getting swept off or whatever. That's funny though. But you guys show up and are currently kind of there right in front of her. You see that the older boys there seemingly getting himself ready to go underneath into like the basement area.
Should the rest of the party that's not doing sneaky shit hide in the basement with him, I guess? At least for this part.
That's fair. I'm not gonna in the basement. I'll just leave. Like the church is sitting. I'll just go like the street over.
All right. I just figured if Diesel gets caught and we enter combat,
Fair enough.
uh,
Yeah. Okay.
I never get caught.
That's fair. Is the basement big enough? Like, how is it a nice one?
Yeah,
Nice big church
it
boy.
would just be definitely a lot of like storing extra stuff.
All right, I'll hang in the basement with the people.
Cool.
play cards.
All right. Is there any prep before this whole situation goes down?
I'll summon my gun, I guess. Scare
cool.
the shit out of the kids. Shh, don't worry about it.
Okay, sounds like good prep. Everybody takes their spots. And about noon starts to approach. So who's upstairs and who's downstairs?
I'd be downstairs.
I'm downstairs.
Okay. You're downstairs too, Kazar?
Yeah, if I'm not doing the disguise thing, there's really
Okay.
no point in me being up there.
And then, Daizo, where are you going to be?
Where am I picking the lock? Where's that?
Or
You're planting the ring.
Oh, okay. I'd probably be downstairs. Where's the ground floor?
Yeah, we're in the basement. They're going to be on the
Okay.
ground floor above us.
Yeah.
The upstairs is where they're gonna be at.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd be upstairs then, wouldn't I?
You could be possibly kind of sitting at a pew pretending to pray. Possibly would be a pretty good way to just be in the church inconspicuously.
Oh, where the hell is Ahab?
Ahab, of course, is in his pocket in a ring.
Playing
as
cards
far
by
as
himself.
he'd be playing with his actual genie pal.
Oh yeah, I
as-
forgot they both manifest in there.
Yeah, dumbass.
And so,
Hey, while I'm waiting in the ring, can I just finish off water breathing?
That'd be great.
I mean, yeah, but you're not
Oh,
really paying
wait.
attention to outside the ring, any sounds, any behaviors, any movement of the ring. You'd be fully
That's
focused
true.
on
I'll wait. I'll
Okay.
wait. I'll wait. Never mind.
because you can hear outside the ring as well. So
yeah, I can only hear. That's the yeah. I
okay.
can't see, but I can hear.
So noon approaches, and without further ado, we will describe what happens. You guys all hear the sounds of creaking boards as you guys are able to look underneath little slits of light coming through the floorboards, seeing, of course, four figures standing side by side, two shorter, one tall, and one just normal medium height. The medium height kind of steps up and goes, "All right, got what do you got for us today?" She's just like, whatever I could find, whatever I could scrounge up. It's like 3 or 4 silver. And he goes, all right, it's 3 or 4 silver. That works. Just know, you know, we got your back, right? Right, guys? And they all kind of like seem to laugh a little bit. He starts to go up to her, holding out the hand. She plants a few silver into his palm at this point, and he starts to head back. He kind of steps. He kind of like stops right as he sees Daizo, and he's like, "Wow, you seem pretty old to be some sort of an orphan. Is that right?" And he looks directly at you, Daizo.
I tell him I'm very big for my age.
Oh. Okay. You got a crazy one, don't you, lady? Well, we'll see you later.
Okay.
He kind of like pats like the pew that you're kind of sitting on. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna try to slip the ring?
Yes.
Cool. Please give me a sleight of hand check. And this one would be kind of fun to do blind. So if you want to do this one blind, that'd be
Okay.
awesome.
He thinks he did it, but they put it in his pocket.
You, as quick as your hand can allow it, are able to slip it into his pockets, him being none the wiser, as far as you can tell. He starts to walk off by Ahab. Now you hear the sounds of footsteps all around you, the sound of kind of just this sounds of fabric rubbing against the ring, and the sounds of muffled talking, basically, that you can hear.
Cool. All right, now that Ahab's dead, let's go back to Arcanix.
Mission accomplished, boys.
What is everybody else going to do as Ahab's just in the ring?
Oh, we got
In a
6
pocket.
hours to kill.
Yeah, once we get confirmation,
How
Find
does
the
the
nearest
pocket
tavern.
smell?
Hmm?
How does the pocket smell?
Can you smell?
Can you smell
what the
through the ring?
fuck?
I don't know. It doesn't
So that's a
specify
really
that I can.
weird.
I mean, I mostly would probably just say you just hear. It's your thing.
We could just go try and get a spot set up near the
Yeah.
place.
A tavern near to the hideout.
Yeah.
How do the smells sound?
What?
That's a good question.
Not drunk enough for it.
Yeah.
Not high enough for that. Okay, what is the group doing now at this point?
Try to go for a tavern near to the hideout.
Cool.
Yeah, I suppose. And then
yeah,
once it
you
gets like
guys-
4 or something, do we want to get closer?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys basically just get lunch, hang out at the tavern for about 4 hours nearest to the organization's place. You just hear a lot of footsteps, muffled talking, and you're not exactly sure where you are, kind of what's going on beyond just you're in a pocket, bouncing around slightly.
Nice.
At least you know you're still in the pocket.
A pocket.
But 4 hours go by. I'm assuming you guys are going to try to. What are you guys trying to do to get a closer spot?
Shop across the street.
Yeah, and I'm looking for any like areas of dim light or shadow.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, everybody. That are trying to get close.
Do I roll a stealth check?
No, you do not roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Use my
Well,
magic.
is this go time, or are we
Yeah,
still waiting for a few minutes?
I mean,
Can
if you get,
Oh,
sorry, go for it.
I was gonna say, can I specify? I'm not trying to get like really close to the place, just like within eyesight. So like it could be at the end of the street.
Yeah,
Because I'm
that'll
very
make
confident with my armor on.
that.
Just
That
scope
would.
it out.
I will allow that. I will
I
allow
have
that
a
you guys. So I will allow that you guys aren't rolling a disadvantage with it, because it's more of just like you guys are blending in, not being conspicuous, rather
Okay.
than actual. So both of you guys don't roll with disadvantage. Just roll normally.
Sounds good.
Hello,
Yeah.
fellow
No way,
normal
that's
citizen.
point for
Yeah.
that, by the way.
Okay, cool. And then as well, Daiso, are you going to be rolling as well?
Yeah.
Go for it. Holy shit!
Maybe we shouldn't hire this one.
You guys are kind of sitting about. Daiso seems to be very kind of quiet and well centered in terms of his stealth. Kind of sitting on the corner, kind of leaning back against a wall. Seem to be quite quiet. You guys sit about there and kind of look out for the 6th bell. At that point, you guys hear the 6 beautiful rings, bong, and so on and so forth. As you see, 4 people start to walk by the alley.
Mr. DM?
Yep.
Did I find any dim light or darkness?
Yeah, you could.
Yes!
I use that and become invisible, bitch.
Wow.
which
Wow.
I
Which-
giggle at the others.
which would give you advantage on your stealth check.
Okay, no. So
Is that what
pretend that
invisible
was
does?
higher than.
Or is there
Yeah.
more to it?
There's a
Okay.
little more
I
to
was
it.
double checking.
I was wondering,
Here,
real quick.
can I just roll again then, or
Yes.
in case I factored it all? Okay.
I was wondering, real quick, would because I'm stealth checking to try to get closer, but I'm trying to like stay hidden from them.
Yeah.
Would that be considered trying to hide?
Yeah. But you definitely didn't roll well in your stealth. Just because you got a natural 1. What do you mean though?
Well, because
Actually, oh my god, I'm so sorry. You roll with advantage.
Yeah.
You roll with advantage. Roll again.
can I reroll? Okay.
Yes, go for it. I totally forgot that you have yeah, you watch as Daiso puts up the hood and tries again.
Come on, another nat one.
We'll go with the first roll. You don't we won't count the second one. But that's still an incredible roll. You see that Daiso kind of shifts himself a little bit, puts the hood up, and almost as you blend into the shadows, turning invisible, it almost seems like he does. It's
I get
impressive. Yeah, you feel like there's no magical presence, but at this point, it's basically just Dubok and Kazar just hanging out by themselves, with these other two other people just disappearing into the night,
I would like
or
to
I guess
say
the
that I
evening
was
at
still
this point.
stealthier than Hashim.
Yeah. At this point,
But
you guys see
cool.
the 4 people walk by.
Ears.
At this point, you guys get a view of them. There seems to be a dwarf. There seems to be a halfling. There seems to be what looks to be a tiefling, and then there seems to be what looks to be a tall drow-looking figure. All of them male as well.
Oh, Hashim just got a.
Let's go.
As they walk through, you see that they go up to the door that they're in. Let's. I'm gonna set this scene real quick.
Wait, is this the party we saw in fucking? Oh, where was that? That other adventuring group.
That was like Starn.
Oh, from all the way back then?
I just remember
don't
they were
believe they had-
multi-ethnic.
I don't believe they had a drow.
Oh my god.
You guys play as them. You guys play
I'm
as
giving you
them.
way more credit than that.
So,
Jesus Christ. That's how you remember them.
Oh, Dubok.
Yeah, Dubok.
Oh, this is cool.
yeah, so you guys are in a little bit of the corner. You guys can actually see the alleyway at this point that I was referring to. Do you guys see any else of the map, or is
No,
that...
I can see
I
this.
look in this alley, but
I see nothing. I'm gonna
it
refresh real
stops
quick.
at
Okay,
the-
okay. It'd be in the
Oh.
bottom left corner-ish. So,
Is it?
only you 4 can see. Ahab cannot see, of course. So,
Cool. Wait, did they go inside?
yeah, so
Or-
you guys watched as they had walked by,
Oh,
and then
gotcha.
there was a door up here that they went through.
Okay.
They had opened the door. You guys heard a little bit of faint conversation. They had closed the door behind them, seemingly
I can
going
see
in.
now.
Did they knock or did they just open
They
it?
just opened and entered.
Okay, so it's presumably unlocked, so we can just walk up.
Yeah, but
Try
we'll
to-
be seeing that back entrance might be more discreet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the back entrance was this way,
Yeah.
and then this way. This
I
is
thought there was a
kinda-
house or a building on the other side.
Yeah, this is the building that you guys are kind of standing next. On the
No,
other
no,
side.
on the back side where the back door would have been.
I think we just haven't gone all the way back there yet.
Oh,
What do you mean by
I thought
a building?
a building behind the main building? Because you know how on most
Yeah.
blocks they're back-to-back buildings, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's like over here. We just haven't walked that far yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
So
well,
it's
we did when we were scoping the place out, I thought.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just in this
yeah, but
map,
I mean
you guys
the
haven't
map.
seen that yet. So
Yeah.
We
yeah, so
walked over there
so
on the
this
map.
this is kind of like the circle about. If you guys zoom out a little bit, I'll circle out the whole entire building.
Got it.
The windows are up here. The back of the place is here. The front door is here. The back door is right here, though.
I was just trying to understand. Does the back door open to like an alleyway or a street or? what?
It opens to the actual building. It's the back door. So there's a front door. So I know what you mean now. It opens up to like a little bit of a back street, back alley.
Okay.
So
Got it.
you know, like where somebody would like throw out the trash or some shit.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, Kazar, I think I'm gonna try to just open the front door.
Fair enough. You want to do that alone, or you want us to roll with you?
Or I mean, I feel like we're gonna get noticed if we try to shimmy to the back door through the alleyways since it's slow
I feel
moving.
like we're gonna get noticed if we walk through the front door.
Well, I don't want to get noticed while we're stuck in tough terrain. Is what I mean.
Mhm.
Right.
We can let the stealthy boys do that, then you and I take the
Yeah,
front.
Yeah.
I might. This may be where our paths differ. Then
All right.
I'm gonna try and scamper off towards the alley.
Plus, that looks like some dim light to me. Am I right, boys?
Do we want to have a go word for someone to yell like?
Pee, pee.
you can't talk.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm sending James when we've talked about it, or Ahab. Sorry. We can ask him, or I can ask him what he wants, like his signal to
good.
be, because he has sending
When-
too, right? Or is it?
That's
I
later.
have it.
You have it. Okay.
We can just specify that you and I open, and I think my gunshot will be enough.
Okay, sounds good. I just want to stand across the street from the front door, then I guess. Or are we free to move?
Am I still
Yeah.
moving around, Mitchell?
Okay.
By the way?
You hear moving around, and then you get softly placed
Yes.
on something. Not placed out of the pocket, of course, but placed in the coat. The coat's on something, I think. You hear talking, and then for the first time in a while, you hear feminine voices. You hear the faint sounds
You're
of
a cock ring.
splashing water as well.
Oh
You
my.
hear
Oh.
laughing.
Oh.
You hear the sounds of coins jingling. But
Maybe
unless
we
you
wanna
want
join
to,
these guys.
unless you want to try a check, you don't hear anything beyond that.
I want to try and hear anything important.
Okay,
I guess.
drop
Give
him
me a
like a
perception check.
drain.
So
How many hours has it been?
at this point,
By the
you're getting very close to your 16.
Just gonna jump out.
Remember
calling
you
you
meant my
back.
6, right?
6, yes, 6.
Yeah, it's been more than 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been 6 hours since you guys did the original thing. You hear, words of just like, Heidi, you're so cute, and thank you for, inviting us to your bathhouse. It's quite flirtatious, but it's that fake flirting, that you kind of hear of. It seems to be about 3 females and 1 guy in this room. It seems to be a smaller room. You can hear from the reverberations of the voices as well. And you seem to be on a coat hook inside the pocket still. Okay.
What the fuck?
Damn escorts.
Are you Kazar? Oh, sorry, go for it.
I just want to have my shield equipped.
Yeah. Kazar, where did Gishma go? Are you guys on the same? Okay, that's fine.
He's in the shadows.
Yeah, he's actually invisible right
He's
now.
actually invisible, yeah.
I've never been able to see him.
yeah.
I thought that was by.
Daizo and Kazar, are you guys going to sneak in the back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Both of you guys give me stealth checks again.
Oh.
And you can, of course, move yourself as well.
Guidance again.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it always with advantage?
Yes, for you.
If I'm...
For you.
Okay.
As long as your hood's up.
I'll take it.
Okay. You see as he's like currently in the shadows, almost disappearing. You see that he kind of like grabs the back of your coat and basically like instructs you to like step. The way that he's kind of helping you through sneaking. You have worries and troubles as you're walking, but you see that he's like basically guiding you through the whole entire process.
Fuck
And,
yeah. Where do we end up? I don't want to move too far.
You guys keep walking along this line to where... Oh yeah, let me move you. Awkwardly. To the back door. It's right here. This is the back door. There's no kind of windows about as well. You guys can hear from inside through these stone walls a bit of muffled talking as well. The sounds of torchlight appearing. What are the guys at the front door doing?
I'm waiting for a gunshot, at which point I want to try to open the door with my shield raised.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I will turn to Dubak and go, you open it. I'll shoot whoever's at the other side.
Oh, fuck, I don't see you on my map, so I thought I was alone.
No. I'm
You're
not
just-
stealthy
you're
at
just
all.
on top
I have
of him.
armor too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep
Really?
going on top
No,
of
I'm
me.
supposed to be black.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't,
true.
I can't
right,
see
because
your
I can't
icon.
see anything.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Why can't you see his
Alright.
icon?
I'm just that good,
No,
I
no.
guess.
I have no idea. I assume it's whatever.
It's right here.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Okay,
Whatever.
fair enough.
All
I'll
right.
take a kneel and just like get my rifle ready, aiming at the
All right.
door.
And I guess I'm gonna walk up to the door, shield raised with one arm, and
Okay.
open it with the other.
You're gonna open it right now, or wait to open it.
Well, the go signal was him shooting, and he said go for it, so I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Does this count as dim light?
Yeah, I'll say that you're in dim light in that little.
Okay, go. I'll cast my
um,
little invisibility thing again.
Okay. You.
Knock, motherfucker.
Okay. At this point, we will have you two. I guess we'll have everybody roll initiative. on this combat tracker.
Haha, I didn't roll a 1.
And then Ahab, I'll put you in this back alley until you come out of the ring. So
Wait,
Oh, rip.
Do I get to roll it?
But you get
Initiative?
advantage on initiative? That's sick.
yeah, it fucking is.
That's a really cool mechanic.
Yeah, for him. So we'll start with Dubok because Dubok's going to be the basically the starting one. What are you doing on your turn, right? Because he's waiting until you're ready. What are you trying to do?
Me?
Yes.
I want to shield raised with, I guess, left arm.
Okay.
Yeah. Then try. Can I tell which way the door opens?
Yeah, it's like 2 doors, so it's like poof, like that.
Okay, then I'm going to try to push them both open with my shield raised, trying to stay off to one side so Gishma might have line of sight for part of the door.
You're doing anything else with your action? Or actually, we'll start off with you have a free action to kind of push into the door. The doors slam open on their own. You see this inside the room at this point. As soon as you open the door, that readies actions from Gishma to shoot. Is that correct?
Yep.
2 shots. Go for it.
Oh, thank you.
You always get to ready. When you ready your attack action, you get to ready both shots.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you see
Alright,
what you see on currently.
First.
Is a guy sitting, kind of sharpening his axe, kind of milling about. You open the doors. You kind of on your knee. You would actually have advantage because I think you're invisible, but it's
True.
I think. Let me double check the invisible.
It does say that. I wasn't sure if you're gonna give me. You're already so generous, but I'm down. I'll take it.
Yes, go for it. Give me.
I'll count those first 2 as 1, and then this is the second one.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Roll 2
26,
damage.
17.
2 damage.
Ooh. Okay. Shaboop.
Yeah.
And shaboop.
Holy shit, it's a lot.
If this was a commoner, they'd just be ripped apart and dead.
You watch as this beefy, terrifying dude sharpening his axe. Dubok slams open the doors, and you go, poof, poof, and you watch as he slams against the floor and goes, "Oh, holy shit! Who fucking shot me?" Points at Dubok and he goes, "You fucking shot me, man!" Dubok, what are you doing the rest of your turn? You have your action and your bonus action still.
Oh, amazing.
Everybody hears this gunshot. It ricochets through the whole entire building, kind of down the alleyways as well. At this point, so everybody is now at the top of the next rounds. Is going to be off a surprise.
All right. I'm going to summon spiritual weapon.
Okay, go for it. This as well.
We didn't even talk to these people. We don't even...
When you say off of surprise, you mean like the people
That's
that
how
were
I greet people.
the other people, right? Not the party
Oh, I
members.
see.
Yeah,
It's
everybody's
regional
gonna be off the
dialect.
surprise. Yeah, you summon your spiritual weapon. Go for damage as well.
This bitch is going.
You watch as it slams him into the wall. And you watch as his head. Fucking fish floating.
Is he still up?
Yeah, he's still up and going, but he looks
Alright.
frazzled as fuck at this point.
No, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Fucking nuked. Holy shit.
Okay, that hits. Go for it.
Like bullying. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit! You watch
That was a really
as you
low
take your hand, do the little bit of the spiritual weapon. You watch as it slams into his fist. You put up 2 fingers. You watch as this beautiful, brilliant black energy shoots out of your hands. It turns into like a little bit of like a lighter energy as it gets closer and closer to its target, and you watch as it slams through this tiny little point through this head, blowing out the back of its brains against the fucking wall behind him. And you hear, "Oh no, that's not good." At this
From
point-
him?
No, from somebody else. He's dead. He's fucking
Oh,
dead.
if he said that after.
All right.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
Do I still have like half movement or something?
Yeah, you have full movement.
Okay. I'm going to take a step.
You see a dwarf that has his feet on the desk that currently sits up and goes, "You fucking killed my friend!"
I'm gonna yell to Gishma, there's another one to the left. Then I'm going to step out and hold
Okay.
my shield up.
Okay.
Fucking genius.
Okay.
That's awesome.
You hear the sounds of. Actually, we're gonna go. Doors start to open, slamming open. The sounds of. Oh, is there somebody fucking here? We're getting fucking raided! At this point, you hear the sounds of metal changing as the doors slam open, revealing a forge standing there. Arm blade already detached and already sent out. You hear him go, and you watch as his belt from his pouch comes off of his hilt and starts to fly towards you. This flying sword now visible as it starts to take a giant slash at you at this point. That does not hit. You watch as it tinks against your armor, not seeming to do anything at this point. He's going to go up to you and just like stand and try to get in the way of you trying to get in at this point. At this point, doors start moving, things start opening, people start freaking out. Okay, Frederico, what are you doing? You hear a loud at this point.
What do I hear around me? Like
you hear
nearby?
like you hear you hear him go, oh shit, one of you come here. Grabs the back of some sort of thing. You hear female kind of squealing. You hear a gun start to cock at this point. In this room.
So does it sound like, okay, so I'm not in the main room where the guy got shot. It sounds like,
no,
right?
it's distant, and you're just hearing people reacting to this distant sound.
So it sounds like there's more than one guy in the room right now.
There's one
right?
guy. There's multiple women in this room.
I don't know how I might. The question is whether or not I can solo them, and if there are more just right there, and they can just turn around and stab
You got
me.
2 minutes to decide that, my friend.
That'd be so funny. We come in, it's just your stabbed corpse in the corner.
I'm gonna. Can I defer my turn?
What do you mean? Like hold your reaction, or just not do your turn yet?
I guess not do my turn yet.
You can delay your. You can lower your initiative if you want to.
Yeah, give me Dubok's initiative.
Okay, well, I'll lower you to 0 initiative. How's that sound?
Yeah. Lower me to 0.
You wait for a moment in time. This will not go higher again. So just letting you know, you'll be at 0 for the rest of the battle. Kazar, at this point, you hear this loud. That's your friend's musket. You know it to be true. And the second one identifies that for sure.
I was actually also gonna push my turn off because I need to wait for Daizo to pick the lock. So I'm just gonna drop if I could to like 14.17. I want to go like right after him.
Okay, 14.14 will work best. Daizo, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, give me a thieves' tools check.
Okay. Let me find it real quick.
You go to your inventory and you go down to your tools.
I got it.
Okay, just want to make sure you know. So,
Thank you, though.
Yeah. Okay. You watch as he goes up to it. Without using, he now needs to not be quiet about it. So he takes this sword in. He takes a little bit of a lockpick. You watch as he lifts, and then you hear a really loud from the lock as it snaps. You watch as it kind of unhinges. He takes it off. The door, assuming that you want to open it, it's a free action to do so. Would you like to open the door?
Yes.
Okay, you open the door and you see exactly what you see. You hear the sounds of footsteps emanating from down the hallway as well.
Okay. This is I'm gonna move.
Okay. You've already used your action, by the way. That was the thieves' tools check. So you just have your bonus action. So whatever you want to do. Let me see. And you still have 25 feet of movement. So
okay.
Kazar's next, and Gishma after that.
Sorry. Let me look at this real quick.
Oh, you're fine.
So something doesn't have to be listed as bonus action, right? Just if it is an action, you can use it as your bonus action.
No, not really. Or if it's a bonus action, you could use it as your action. Basically, is how that works. There's not many things you can. The only things you can do are your cunning actions as your bonus action, which is dash, disengage, and then hide. And hiding might be useful to try to catch somebody off guard, as a part of your sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide then.
Okay. You stick to the edge. You feel yourself. Give me a stealth check. Kind of shrouded in darkness by your cloak, essentially.
That's advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You watch as he opens the door, leaving it open for you, Khazar, and then he like sticks to the wall, seemingly almost blending in with the stonework at this point as well. So, you are free to move if you want as well, too.
Me.
Yeah, if you want to move wherever you want.
I'm just gonna move right here.
Cool. Khazar, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and sneak in to the room. Do I have to make a second check?
We can use your stealth check from before.
Okay. I'm just gonna come in to the dude, so I want to see what this is all about.
Okay, you see that he just got out of the room. He has like a towel around his waist, and he's like putting on like this leather armor over this top. You see back in the room, it seems to be a little bit of a water as you kind of turn the corner a little bit. It seems to be like a bathhouse of some sort in the back.
Is the armor this guy putting on look like the armor of like the insurer peoples?
No, he just looks to be more like something. You see that he pulls out this small little curved dagger as well. He hasn't noticed you just yet.
Okay. Alright, I'd like to go, hey! Hey, over here! And then I'm just gonna say, we found a way out of the building over here. Let's escape while it's still got a chance.
Give me a deception check.
Don't ask how I got behind you in this corridor.
Okay, he's gonna do an insight against that. I don't fucking know you. I'm not, what? You see that he turns around and points the blade at you, and he's like, "No, you're fucking not gonna lie to me, ugh, snake."
Okay, then I'm going to use Mind Spike on him. Can I choose strike this with my bonus action?
That's a saving
yes,
throw.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, he fails. Very bad. So roll damage on that. Okay. You watch as you. What does it look like? What does it look like when you do this?
Okay, so I the kills by Mind Spike, I gotta keep it canon. It's just the Raiders of the Lost Ark thing. Yeah, so he's like, "Fuck you, man! I'm not gonna like believe
Somebody
you. You're
post that
lying to
gif.
me." So I'm just gonna push my hands out, and then I want his like face to explode with like purple light out his eyes and mouth, and then have to like melt.
Yeah, you watch as his eyeballs literally almost like shoot out of it, like hanging by their like the stems. He like stumbles back. You hear a splash as his like face melts into like the water behind him, instantly fucking searing off his entire face at this point. Yeah, you fucking
then take
you
another
murdered
step
this dude.
into the room.
Yeah.
If anyone saw that.
Nobody else saw that.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna poke here and then I'll stop. That's all.
Okay, Chiefman, what do you want to do? You see this flying sword at this point. An arm blade and Warforged is trying to attack at Dubok next.
I would like to cast Hexblade's Curse on the Warforged that I can see, and then I'm just gonna take 2 more shots.
Okay, go
right
for
at
it.
him. All right, let's see.
Yeah, and you're still visible, so you get advantage on those. So
Oh no, I think it goes away when I attack. Don't worry, that would
when
be
you attack. Yeah.
that'd be
All
really
right.
strong. Let me.
I'll double check.
Oh, here. Let me throw it in the chat again. God, that was so. Boop, invisible. Oh, it won't.
Oh,
let me
yeah,
see
until
it.
you move or take a reaction. Yep. You're
Okay.
right.
Let's see. That would be amazing, though.
Yeah,
but
technically, you would have. I guess. No, never mind. That's fine. Yeah. So roll 2 attacks.
anyhow. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh,
which one
it
is this
seems
for?
to be the 17. Oh, like who I'm shooting?
Yeah.
Or the Warforged.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you watch as it ticks off his armor at this point. Seemingly almost paying you no mind. Go for a second one. That one does hit. Roll damage.
Ooh, dope. All right, and then let me add my little poopy doopy. I just get to do that.
Cool. You watch as it slams into him, and he kind of takes a pretty heavy step back at this point, seeming now to notice you in the shadows. What else do you want to do with your turn?
I'll just yell, "You're doing great, Dubark!" That's the end of my turn.
Okay. At this point, we're gonna go. Doors are opening. People are moving. People are doing things. In the background,
I need to pee. I'll be right back.
He's a little pee boy. Pee 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 pee.
okay. Going all the way down to this guy. He gets onto his feet, steps over the desk, coming at you, Dubak. He kind of like leans around the corner, and you get some cover. He's going to try to use his scimitar to slash at you. Does an 18 hit?
That would be my armor class?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Meets
Okay.
it, beats it.
So you watch as you put up your shield, and you watch as the scimitar tries to go against it, and it slams off. Dubak, it is on your turn.
All right. I'm assuming I have line of sight on this man, somewhat.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to move my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to move it up to him, and I want to attack the dwarf.
Go for it. Okay. What's the damage? Okay. You watch as he takes. Oh, one more time. Roll again.
Damage?
Yeah, just roll again. Okay. You watch as he slams him into the wall at this point, over this heavy fist, and you hear a grunt, "Oh, fuck me!" At this point. But he still seems to be up.
All right. Then I want to. Just for clarity, so this blade arm thing, is this attached to him or is
No.
it floating?
That's a floating sword, and he also has an arm blade on him.
Got it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I want to try and cast command on the Warforged.
Okay.
On the fucking clanker.
Jesus.
What's your word?
Grovel.
Okay.
You fucking clanker.
How
I
does
know
it
it's
sound
not one
like?
word. Just grovel.
Okay. He'll do that on his turn.
Bravo.
He'll do something on his turn.
Then so in regards to that, if he's groveling on his turn and I want to move away on my turn, would he have opportunity attack if he's groveling?
He'll have it with disadvantage because it'll be at the end of his turn, so he can use reaction.
Yeah.
So,
Granted, that's not taking account for the sword. So I guess I'll just hold my shield up and wait. That'll
Okay.
be my turn.
Frederica, what do you want to do?
What has the sound changed in the room?
Nothing. You hear him start to say, "All right, shut the fuck up."
Right
Okay.
after I see him say "shut the fuck up," I want to jump out and then use this immediately on him and just bounce out and just go.
Okay.
Yes.
I think you should shut the fuck up.
He goes, "Who the fuck are you?" And
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
yeah.
Is that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, he fails.
Yeah. So now he's incapacitated.
Just crumbles to the ground.
You watch as he had a gun to this woman's head that was freaking out, crying, smearing makeup. But you see that his body goes weak at this point, kind of slumping on her, in which she kind of like pushes him off. He doesn't fall down to the ground, but he instead just kind of like stumbles on his feet. And he'll take damage.
At the
end of his
end of his turn. Yeah.
Yep. What else do you want to do at this point? You are in a room full of bikini-clad women that were currently seem to be suitors of this man.
Federico, close your eyes.
You see so much death.
We're Americans, remember?
Yeah,
That's
he's
yeah,
Old
why.
yeah.
Testament.
Yeah, this is America.
You got
I say, no worries, everybody. We're here to save the day.
persuasion check. Or just charisma check. Just charisma. Just charisma.
Just charisma?
Yeah,
oh,
just charisma.
okay. Oh, no.
I think you should shut the
Okay.
fuck up.
Hey, you hear them go,
Don't worry.
okay. Okay. And then after your turn's done, they're gonna just like step back and kind
I
of just
want
like
to take an opportunity attack. Never mind.
What a Sigma male.
It's like killing civilians in GTA.
yeah. Okay, is it the end of your turn? You still have movement.
I want to move and just block the door.
Okay. At the top of the turn, Whistle, the Warforged, clearly by the name, falls to his hands and knees, literally groveling before you. He's unable to control the sword that you notice, and so you watch as it kind of floats in midair and then falls against the ground. At this
Big
point,
brain.
stuff starts to happen. Doors start opening, people in the backgrounds. Dizo, what do you want to do?
On a move to here.
Okay.
To where is it? It's like right there.
You
So-
can move your character, yeah.
Okay. So that's 20, right?
Yeah.
As I'm here, I want to discreetly cast invisibility.
Okay.
And very visibly put on the ring. My ring.
Kazar, you watch as he give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
This fucker has a ring of power.
Yeah.
Ring to mom.
Sweet. You watch as Kazar, you see as Dizo walks by Daizo, sorry. He puts on a ring and then instantly disappears. Currently out of the view. I'll cast that, by the way, for you. And so you watch as he puts on the ring and it completely disappears. A little bit, almost, you see a little faint glow off the light, but nothing more than just that. What else do you want to do? That was your action. You have a bonus action as well.
Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can
Kazar's
if I can if I'm able to talk.
You
Or
can
if
talk. You can
that'll-
talk. Yeah, just
Okay.
actions and reactions mainly. So
Okay, so I'm going to tell Kazar not to worry. I'm gonna go up ahead and check things out.
Okay.
you can also use your bonus action to do a dash, which means you can get 30 more feet of movement.
Okay, so I'm going to do a dash.
So you have 40 more feet you can move in total.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
That was 10.
And you can click and drag, and that'll tell you how much distance you're going as well.
Okay.
Kazar, you're up next.
Ready,
this
I
one after
gotcha.
And then I'll stay about here.
Okay.
Then I'll end my turn.
Cool. You see, off to your left, you see a gnome who's currently holding a large musket in his hands, and you see a dwarf who's currently downing some sort of large, glassed drink of some sort. That was well. Kazar, what do you want to do?
I want to take 5 feet here and then go in and loot him. If he was in a
Okay.
bathhouse, I also want to see if he had any money on him.
Okay, give me a investigation check. We'll just say there's a bonus. This is nothing besides this really kind of interesting looking knife.
Like interesting enough to sell. Interesting.
You're not entirely sure.
Fuck it. All right, I'm gonna leave it. Not worth the minutia. All right, I would like to then take another 15 and try and listen behind this door and see if I can like hear what's going on behind it.
Okay, that'd be another perception check, but that would probably take up your action as well.
It's okay. That's all I'd want to do this turn.
Awesome. Give me a perception check. You hear these sounds of whimpered crying. You hear the sounds of a little bit of a babbling tongue. confusion throughout the door. But beyond that, you don't hear much more.
Or I might go back against this wall just because there's that coming
Cool.
over there.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Gishma.
All right. I would like to. First off, when I was in the bathroom, I didn't catch what Dubak did to that fellow who's groveling. I assume he casted something.
He's
to do that.
groveling now on the ground, basically.
I yelled grovel at him, and he started doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he's on the ground, prone. Prone basically means that he will, ironically enough, get disadvantage with range, but advantage with normal. So
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I'll just do a little sidestep.
You're
Ooh,
pretty good
okay.
shot. Might be fine.
Nah, I'm gonna want to risk it. Can I step on this, or is this would be on the crate?
you can just step next to it for sure.
Okay, I would like to. I'm trying to get a view of the dwarf. Okay, would this give me view of the dwarfy?
Yeah, totally.
Dwarfy boy. Okay, dope. I would like to fire at him, but first I want to use. Actually, I'm going to use.
You-
Wrathful Sight. Oh, sorry.
Just looking at him, you notice that he's actually pretty fucked up already. You think that you might not even need to do that.
Oh, never
So,
mind.
he's like bleeding. He's like holding his wound. He's barely holding up what seems to be his scimitar, almost like seeming to drop it at this point. So
Okay, I will ignore that then. I will just take a knee and I'm gonna fire at the boy.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see, throw that in the chat again. Boop. And shut up. Awful Leo's the fucking
Cool.
yeah, whatever.
Give me damage.
That sounds good. Alright. Is that for both?
Yeah, for both.
Dope. Alright. Yeah, you ship it.
Okay. The first one is enough. You watch as the bullet goes directly through his brain, splattering guts behind, leaving him exactly like his friend. At this point, he is down and out for sure. You can have a second shot. Your first shot killed him. So
Okay. And the sword wasn't doing anything on his turn, right? Because the guy's
yeah,
groveling.
it was on the ground, just kind of wrangling on the ground.
Okay. I will not take the second shot. I'm just going to
Take the shot.
No, I'm just going to move forward and then cast Blink.
Gum.
Oh no, sorry. No, I can't do that. I always forget that the second attack is in a second action. So never
Yeah.
mind. I will just chill. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Now at this point, you hear noises and sounds from behind you.
He's gonna do his wisdom saving throw.
He's
Still
gonna
takes
take
the
damage.
even
Roll 3d4. Psychic damage.
74.
74. Okay.
His third level spell. Oh, that's
You
garbage.
watch as blood starts to drool out of his mouth, out of his eyes at this point. You watch as his eyes roll back and lull. You realize that all of your craziness that you had done to this guy instantly killed him.
Oh shit! He was the weakest member.
You watch as the woman scream in horror. Kazar, you hear that in the
I say,
Wait, where do I
I
hear
go,
that? The door I'm next to?
Yeah.
I go.
Oh,
There's
God.
a perfectly explanation for this. He is just sleeping. I tell the
They
girls.
don't fully believe you. That's a crazy lie. But
Anyways, can I open the door and like peek through?
yeah, you open the door. Just you open the door. You see in the back
Time to go.
a noble that's like almost bare naked, dick out, bleeding from his eyes and mouth and nose, laying back, like akin to like what you did, but less gruesome.
Hey guys.
Oh
how's
no,
it
it's not your
going?
turn yet. It's not your turn. What are you doing? Sorry, I can't believe
Oh, it's not my turn.
It's Tuvok's turn.
Yeah, never mind.
But you do see this dwarf coming from out of the corner area start to pull out what looks to be a giant great axe. Go here, and you watch as the sides of it flame up at this point. He's going to start to.
Oh no.
This is what Daizo sees.
He's
but he-
edgy.
He starts to head down, seemingly to the entrance. Dubak, what do you want to do?
Has the Warforged still gone prone
Yeah,
at this point? All right.
yeah, still prone.
Alright.
We'll get a bonus turn.
And I'm going to move my spiritual weapon and try to bonk him on the back.
Okay, you get advantage because he's prone.
Okay.
And the sword's also prone. It's also kind of a weird way.
All right.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage. Frederico's next, though. Okay. You watch as it slams against the back of his head, keeping his head like slammed against the ground even more at this point. It seems to do quite a bit of damage.
All right. Now I want to. I want to put my hand down on the back of his head and upcast inflict wounds.
Okay.
I don't have to, but I'm going to.
Okay, that's with advantage because it's a melee weapon attack or melee spell attack.
Oh my god.
So close. Roll damage.
I'm sick that we were all like hungering for the crit.
Yeah. Oh.
What does that look like? What does it look like as you kill him?
I want to grab onto the back of his neck, then start squeezing, and as I do so, the necrotic just starts rotting away the wood beneath his metal paneling.
Oh, you watch as that, and you actually watch the metal plating rust over at this point as it turns into just like this tiny, thick vines. The thick muscular structure of the Warforged turning into like almost dust at this point. It also watches the sword was kind of rattling on the ground, but it completely stops and finishes. You also have movement if you want to. Nothing stopping in your way.
All right. I'm going to move.
Yeah.
Here, I guess.
Okay. You watch as there's this goblin with a giant battle axe, way too big for his show. He's going, ah, there he is! What? Ready to swing it, it seems.
That's not the flaming one, is it?
No.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I get partial cover here?
From what?
From him if he has any ranged shit.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right. I'm
If he
just
has
gonna
any
step to the side.
Okay.
It'll be
Frederico,
my turn.
what do you want to do?
Oh, I want to
Open
yell
the
to
door.
Gishma. There's a fucking shitling down the hallway.
Shit. Hi, Kazar. How's it going?
Hey, Steve, we found ourselves in similar predicaments.
I don't know if that guy was with us. He died really quick.
The guy was with us.
That guy in there who's dead and pissing and shitting and
6-second
dead.
conversation. Go.
okay, I'm just gonna peek around the corner and we'll go right
You
here.
see a gnome kind of pressed up against the wall. Musket in hand. You see it has like red, blue, and yellow on it. Almost mean like to start swirling up. At this point, he sees you. Goes, oh no, this is not good. At this point,
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna use Phantasmal Foresight.
Okay.
And he needs to make a intelligence saving throw. Tell me if he fails or not.
you rolled a natural 20.
Oh, I go. And I just walk back around the corner.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I want to use. How high is the ceiling?
It's about 25 feet.
I want to use my bonus action to start flying,
Okay. How high?
and I just want to hug the ceiling.
Okay. You're 25. You're 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, we're gonna go back to the top of my order, and it is, in fact, the gnome. He takes 2 steps back around the corner. He aims, notices Kazar in the back, and he's going to attempt to fire 2 shots at you.
Oh.
What's your armor class?
Me?
No, this is Rahab.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
I thought you say you noticed Kazar.
Yeah, he notices Kazar, but he's gonna point up at you as you casted magic at him.
Oh, my armor class is 14.
Okay, he hits 2. You watch as a bolt of lightning shoots out and hits you. This is lightning damage.
Okay.
Which I think, and then another one. This one, a shot of cold shoots at you, and that is 8 cold damage.
8 cold damage, and how much lightning damage?
6.
So 6, like base 6?
Base 6, yeah.
Okay, so that'd be 11 damage total.
Yep. That's his turn.
Okay, so we're gonna do.
Oh my god, I totally freaked myself out. I thought I saw something move in the background of my camera.
Daizo. Yeah. Oh, I guess your concentration never went off, so you don't even have concentration at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I never cast the spell, but whatever.
Well, you did. You casted the spell. It just didn't take hold.
It failed
So,
already.
yeah, it's gonna always put it on you no matter what. So,
Okay.
Daizo, what do you want to do? If it already has time restrictions, let me know so we can end at a reasonable time. So,
That's okay, as long as we're not more than like 9:30 or 10.
okay.
That'd be a little much.
What
for me.
about anybody else? Time restrictions.
I'm okay to keep going for a bit.
Okay.
That can go
Like
like
30
another
ish.
20
I
minutes.
want to be done back
Yeah.
Okay.
till if I had to.
We'll look at ending if it keeps going 9:25. So,
Sounds Gucci.
Daizo.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here.
Okay.
I'm going to attack him.
Okay. You roll with advantage.
Yes.
With your short swords.
And I rolled the short swords, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Roll damage, crit, and then sneak attack crit.
Let me find.
Okay. And this one doesn't crit well, so I'll just have him take double damage. So, he takes first the 9 points of damage. He also takes the 13. You watch as you kind of a stab in the middle of his chest, and he seems to take a lot of damage as he, and you watch as your body comes back to normal at this point. Ahab sees now a Daizo kind of on the ground, coming back into realization at this point. You still have your second attack though, so.
Let's see. Yeah, so then I'm gonna attack again,
Cool. Go for it.
and then. This one's just normal, right?
Yeah, this one's just normal.
Okay.
Okay, the hits. Just roll normal damage. No sneak attack. Sweet. It seems to do a little more damage. He seems to get really just like screwed over by this whole entire attack. It seems to have done a lot of damage to him though. Anything else you're gonna do with the rest of your turn? You have a little bit of movement, but that's about it.
I want to discreetly take off the ring.
Okay.
Put it back in my pocket.
Okay, free action. Just quickly doff the ring, put it in your pocket for sure.
Now
Kazar,
I'm gonna.
go for it.
I was just gonna move back.
He would be able to get opportunity attack.
Oh
on you if
yeah,
you
okay,
did.
okay. Yeah, I'll just stay.
Cool. Kazar, what do you want to do?
I take a step here and then here, so I can't see anybody else. I would just use. We're gonna do True Strike. Give that to me and Ahab, although it shouldn't matter. I'm gonna hit him with Fireball.
Go for it. That hits. Roll damage. Okay. How do you want to do this?
I just want to like pop outside of like from behind Ahab, take the staff, and I want to just like slide the tip of it across the like stone, like as if it's igniting it, and then I just want to like shoot the firebolt at him coming
Okay.
off it.
Yeah, you watch as it smashes against the back of the front of his head, and you watch as he kind of stumbles back, hitting against the stone, in which his body goes limp and kind of falls down slowly, sliding on it, a giant scorch mark on his forehead. Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, that's it. Actually, wait. Can I? I would just like to step here and see what's going on, and then take cover in this corner.
Okay. You see, there's a guy like right over here as well as you walk by.
Yeah.
Kishma, what do you want to do?
All right, I'd like to use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite. Then I'm gonna run over here around the corner, give my bullet a little kissy, and then just pop the what did you call it again, Doug?
A shitling.
The shitling. I'm gonna shoot the shitling.
Okay.
Twice. Let's
Go
see.
for it.
Boop, boop, and boop. First boy.
That hits.
All right. Let's see the second one. Aha!
Nope. The second one. All right. Roll for damage on the first one though.
Sounds good. God, that fucking train. All right. There's that, and then I'll roll for the smite.
Okay.
Boop and boop.
Okay. How do you want to do this with this guy?
Okay. I want to just like sprint around the corner, and then you know, like those. What was that anime we watched, James, with the 3 revolver gun guy in the red? Do you remember?
Trigon?
Trigun. Yep. Thank you. I should have known. Anyway, I just want to like anime spin to the side and just shoot him right in the head. Just
Okay.
blow his fucking head up.
You watch as a blow. You actually watch as the whole head comes comes off the body. The great axe falling to the ground. At this
I'm just
point,
gonna yell, "Put down your arms!"
yeah.
Thank you, Duncan.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
You hear the sounds of loud metal from behind the doors as well. Okay. Moving people. Yeah. I would like Daizo, Khazar, and Ahab to all roll dexterity saving throws.
I'm 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Oops.
We'll see if the gods are kind.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Mm.
And this guy as well. Okay, you rolled a 13. Okay. Huh. Okay. You watch. Actually, Daizo, you watch as there is this drow-looking elf comes around the corner at this point, pulling a gem out of his pocket. He crushes it. In which you see sparkles start to shoot down his body. He grunts in pain as he points it down directly through the guy that's kind of like right here at this point. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Ahab, you succeeded. Daizo, you did not. Khazar, you did not. Everybody who's failed takes 20 lightning damage. You watch as the lightning bolt ricochets the guy right in front of him, literally shooting a hole through his chest, in which it like sticks, and then it shoots to the next guy, which is you, Daizo, and then it hits Khazar, and then it sweeps all the way up to hit Ahab, the last of it at this point.
Am I able to use a reaction?
Yes, you are.
Can I use Uncanny Dodge?
Yes. So you cut it in half. So now it is only 10 lightning damage. You're able to kind of move out of the way, and not getting the full front center of your chest, but only part of it at this point. This guy is fucking dead. So,
Am I supposed to see? Oh, I'm right. I'm not.
yeah,
I can't
it's
see around the
bouncing
corner.
from it's bouncing and bouncing off of
Yeah.
off of each other, off of you guys. This guy.
Question: was this a spell?
Yes, it was
Would I have? So I should have gotten advantage on saving throw.
against
Or
dexterity.
could I roll again? Yeah.
Yes,
so it
for
says
sure.
advantage on saving. Okay, cool.
Sorry, the one time
No,
is
that's
useful.
okay.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you for asking.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, so
All right. Fuck
sadly
me.
that is not.
The same thing.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
do I roll this concentration check?
No, because you're not invisible anymore. But for some reason, I can't give you the a little special icon that makes you want to roll it, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my staff of shielding just to blunt some of that damage.
Go for it.
Heads up.
So cool. At this point, no, yeah. Turning back around the corner, this darker looking dwarf steps over the body of his friends and is going to go. Yeah, I think he can go here. Yeah, he's gonna go right here, and he's going to charge at Daizo as well at this point, attempting to swing at him with this giant flaming greatsword. Oh, God, that hits. Yeah, those hit. Okay. You watch as the fire swings come through. You take 17 points of damage at this point as he swings hard, and you watch as you feel your body get pressed up against the wall behind you, but you have nowhere else left to go, and you feel your body get cut by this sword, instantly cauterizing the wound as well, but it hurts so fucking much. 15 points of slashing damage, 2 points of fire damage. Okay. Don't worry about that. At this point, you two see somebody step around the corner, both Gishma and Dubak, a sling in hand as he swings around. This girl pulls a rock into it, pulls back, and starts to attempt to fling a rock directly at Gishma.
Let's go.
Hope it kills you.
Yeah.
Me too. I would insta kill, just homes me into the wall. I'm done.
Okay. It hits.
Okay.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage as it slams into your cheek, and you watch as it goes up into the air and attempts to slam against Duvok's armor, but it bounces off this rock, only chipping it slightly. Duvok, what would you like to do now at this point, as your armor has just been chipped?
Let's see.
Is that a permanent damage to it, or
No.
Oh,
It's just cosmetic. You can buff it out.
all right?
Yeah, I guess that's
I'm gonna step over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold on. That's 20 feet. All right, easy game. I'm going to have my fist fucking fly down the hallway.
Okay.
And try and nail this lady.
Yeah. You don't have Branding Smite anymore because you used it, Gishma. Yeah, roll crit. Roll crit damage. Frederico's up next.
All right.
Oh. But that didn't crit damage because you're supposed to roll 2d8. So I'll just take... roll 1d8.
Yeah, it's weird that it sometimes doesn't do it.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Ooh, beautiful.
Awesome, though. You watch it slams into her face. You actually see a few teeth spittle out of her mouth at this point. She curses and grunts in some elvish language you don't care for. What are you going to do with your action?
I am going to
Punch her, dude. Just punch her.
Yeah, just punch her.
Just fucking punch her.
Just punch her.
Do it.
Do it.
That's what I'm planning on doing, because I might be needing 3rd level spell slots later for some of my friends. And I'm going to try to fucking punch her.
Do it! Yeah, baby! You watch as you try to slam your fist into her, but you watch as she ducks her shoulder a little bit. This gauntlet strike is not going to meet her face. That's in your turn, I assume. Frederico.
I just want to kind of just... So he's right there, right? I don't get disadvantage with ranged attacks if I just shoot right down, right? With, like,
Yeah,
chill
because
touch or
you
something.
are, and you have advantage. So
I have advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage from True Strike. Oh, no, that's against the specific person, so no, you don't anymore. My bad. Never mind. I lied.
Anyways, I'm gonna make a ranged spell attack with chill touch.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think that hits.
No, it does not hit. it does not hit.
I'm just gonna. Can I like hug the ceiling like Spider-Man?
Yeah,
So, like,
you like
being
slowly move
Yeah.
up to the ceiling, pressing your back against it. Sure.
And then I just want to like slide over and like look across the hallway and go, boo! Ah!
Okay.
Oh.
Awesome. You hear the sounds of nothing. Daizo, what do you like to do? You feel your body burn at this point from this attack.
If I move back, he gets an opportunity attack, right?
Yes, correct. Unless you want to use a disengage bonus action. That's something that you can do personally.
Look at him have disengaged. So sassy.
Just for reference, because I don't know, right? If he gets me to 0 hit points, do I just die?
Mm-mm. You go unconscious, and then which you'll do death saving throws. Basically, if you roll, you'll roll 3 times. You'll roll actually up to 5 times, basically. And then under 10, basically, that means that you fail. Above 10, basically means that you succeed, and you want 3 successes. That gets you back up to not dying, basically, or somebody can heal you.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm gonna take my chances. Can you do a bonus action before an action?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to do steady aim.
Okay. So steady aim will one of the things it also does is it gives up all your speed as well. So you'll have 0 speed. So and then you can only strike once. So
that's okay.
Okay.
Do I have to roll steady aim, or can I just
it just
use it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So give me one short sword with advantage. So. Okay. That hits. Roll damage, and then of course roll sneak attack.
Let's see.
Nice. Mostly. You watch as you take the short sword, focusing on just the one strike to get right underneath his armor, in which you watch as a little bit of blood gushes out. But he seems decently unfazed, his dwarven might, unable to be stricken by you. We'll finish this round, and then we'll pick it up next week. Kazar, what do you like Kazar, because Daizo has nothing left to do.
Cool. I'm gonna take a step in here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a firebolt, and then double cast it with a sorcery point.
Okay. Because you're 5 feet close to him, it'll be disadvantage.
Oh.
You could stay where you were and just shoot underneath Ahab. That's fine, by the way, because Ahab's like floating to the ceiling.
I can't see both of them though from that spot.
Both of who?
Could I go?
Both of what?
Both of
Because
who?
He wants to.
Oh, he wants to get the other person as well.
So it's made with disadvantage if I'm close?
Yeah, it'll be both of them will be made with disadvantage.
Oh, both of them will.
Yeah, because he's able to mess with it, and he's so close to you.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
Either that, or you can elect to get an opportunity attack placed upon you by him
instead.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Okay. He'll try to swing at you, which he'll do.
Do we handle that first?
Yes.
Okay.
He hits.
Okay.
You take 14 points of slashing damage as he swings his greatsword against you, unable to kind of get that spark going, not hitting you with any fire damage as well.
Get a gun for the head. Alright, so firebolt, and then I'll do my 2 attack rolls.
Yep. Which one?
Let's go left, right, top, down. So left 13 to 15 on the right.
Good choice. Roll damage for both. God, those are fucking good. Ah, that's insane. Oh, what is a? What is
It's
it?
a fire ring.
Oh, but it added a +4 twice. Did you personally add +4?
One is for my charisma modifier just normally, right?
Yeah.
For like the fire damage, and then the other +4 is that ring that says I add my charisma modifier when it's fire damage. Did I do that wrong?
I think you don't get the charisma bonus normally. That comes just from the ring.
Maybe
Yeah.
I fucked up the formula then when I tried to do it. I only put the +4 in once.
I think I
but
added the
I'll go back.
+4 while looking at your character sheet for all your fire
Oh.
spells.
Okay,
so I
let
think
me
we just
undo that then.
yeah. So it's fine. We can just
Okay.
take off 4 off of each.
Cool.
But they're great, 2 great shots. Still, they're really good rolls. You watch as you sling one through the back and through the front, both of them seeming to get them right in center mass, both dealing quite a bit of damage as well. The dwarf kind of stumbling back just a little bit at this point. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Wait, so they're both still alive?
Yeah, they're both still alive.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, these guys are a little hardier than your other foes.
Yeah, I was expecting this to be a little easier. It makes me think that the guy might have not been with the others. Okay, then I'm going to use Misty Step and get out of melee range.
Okay.
Because that person fucking hurts. Gonna go back over here.
Sweet. You disappear out of range.
I'll
Gishma.
take up these steps.
I'm going to run to here,
Okay.
next to Dubak, side by side with my compatriot, and I'm going to fire at her. Also,
Okay.
the reason I disconnected, I dropped my phone charger perfectly on my power strip. It turned everything off. It scared the
That's
shit out of
funny.
me. I don't know.
Yep.
Shipoopa.
Okay.
No, you just
That misses. And that also misses. Both shots miss.
A little too close.
What else do
Yeah.
you want to do? Oh, the rest of your turn.
Let's see how that was 15 feet, right? Okay. Boop, boop, and boop. Can I run on like these benches or whatever?
These benches, you kind of shuffle to the side of them for sure.
Okay, I would like to do that so I can have a view over here.
You see this big hurling mass of an armored man start to directly up to you at this point. As he tries to swing a mace at you very clumsily. But he rolls so well! And he slams into you. You take 7 bludgeoning damage at this point as this armored fortress slams right into your chest. You feel the mace, the little spikes push into you at this point. We'll speed this up. This guy in the back, he's going to shoot. Oh, this is brutal. This is really brutal. He sees the guy on the ceiling. He thinks he looks so fucking weird. He takes his hands and he throws 3 little glowing darts that go directly up at you, Ahab.
Question, is this a spell?
Yes, this is a spell. Well, you don't see this. You don't see him cast it. Yeah, you're all the way around the corner.
Not the person right under next to him? that's
No,
doing
this is
sorry.
on the guy on the left.
I read a text. and I-
Ahab, you take 12 force damage.
Oh god. Ow.
The guy underneath, though, goes for another strike right onto Daizo. This is a very brutal. This is a very hard spot. I'm sorry, Daizo. The fire erupts. You take enough that will bring you down to 0. Now, there's a thing that we do. If you would like to take an injury, you can elect to stay up at 1 HP, but take an injury, which basically could lead to a permanent defect on you.
Like Hashim's 10 movement
Yeah,
speed.
yeah, he has 10 less movement speed. So
What would my other option be?
you go down to
All
0,
unconscious.
and you start rolling death saving throws on your turn.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Okay. You go down to 0. You slump against the wall. You watch as these short swords clatter to the sides. You are now going to roll death saving throws on your next turn. This lady is going to allow you to take the opportunity attack on her. She steps back. Roll for it, Dubak, if you would like to swing at her with your fist.
Yep.
Or you could elect to cast a spell because you have the Warcaster feat.
I want to make the fist work.
Okay, go for it. Okay.
So hit?
Roll damage. Yep.
Alright.
How do you want to do this?
I want her to start walking to the side, then I want to meet her face so it's like walking into my fist.
Oh yeah, you as she looking like steps back a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, she steps back, so she's not gonna really meet your face to face.
Oh, I thought she was okay. Yeah,
She's
Never
not
mind, yeah. And I guess I'll just do an overhand grab and like slam her.
Yeah. You can definitely do that. You grab like the top of her head, basketball palming her, and just slam her into the grounds. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. Dubak, what is your turn? And then Federico to finish it off real quick.
All right, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon. Sorry, I still can't see Gishma. Is he standing here?
He's standing right here. Close.
Here, okay. I'm going to move my spiritual weapon here. I'm going to have it try to attack the big man.
Okay, go for it. You watch as it slams against his armor, but he doesn't seem fazed by it at all.
Damn. All right. Then I'm going to. Fuck. So this is a man, right?
Yeah, this is a guy.
It's just a large man.
It's just a large guy, heavily suited.
Okay.
So.
I'm going to run up to him.
Okay.
And try and. All right. I see this person, I presume, or is this door still closed?
The door's open. You see that
Okay.
person as well. You get a +2 to your attack, by the way. So because you guys are kind of in the middle, squishing him. So.
All right. Then I'm going to try and cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna upcast it once.
Very brutal. Try as you might, you can't find a spot, or you try to go for directly through the armor, but it doesn't work. It's too thick. He's too strong, too heavy. You can't seem to get through him.
I guess that's my turn.
Okay, Federico, what do you want to do to finish this off for the session?
Yeah,
Watch
I
as
would take
Daizo's-
opportunity attack if I crawl across the ceiling, right?
No, because you're too high.
Opportunity. I'm just gonna crawl over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Toll of the Dead the guy.
Nice.
He succeeds. He rolled a 16.
No, fuck.
Bong. No effect.
Then, well, that's all I can do,
Cool.
actually.
We'll start next session
Quite the predicament.
with Daizo after this lady will go. So.
How many death saves do you get? Like
So it's 3 successes to get up, or 3 successes to not die. 3 failures means you're dead.
However, well, I mean, this is meta. I am a priest.
Yeah. We'll see, but you guys are halfway across the map. So, yeah. Well, that was a session. This is going to be exciting next time. No, this is awesome. I loved how there's just 2 little battles going on both sides.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
Yeah, so.
Fuck.
And I love
James-
how Ahab and both Khazar were on the same exact door, leaning in, listening. So, that's just funny to me.
James, moving
What?
up when you were here, when you were like over here, when you moved
Mhm.
up to like here, you fucked me. I was
Why?
still invisible. I was gonna come up to here, or no, I was already here. I was gonna do something. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter.
You're the
I was
one
gonna-
who made yourself uninvisible. What?
Yeah, but what am I gonna do? Just watch you guys fucking fight? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
You can do that.
Yeah,
We've done that all the
it is a
time.
reasonable idea to say that you want to leave the party as a rogue to go sneak off somewhere, to think you can get like an advantage on somebody by doing something different. So
I had an idea for this fucking guy though. Not
Yeah.
this one, but like
yeah,
the other guy.
plans barely ever see the light, you know.
Also,
so.
you really should have taken the injury. They're,
Fuck it.
No.
they're
No,
really good.
Yeah,
I'm brand new. I don't
Yeah.
want to instantly
Eh, eh.
already fuck my character. Like if he dies, he dies. But I don't
Yeah.
want to like have a hindrance.
It's not. they're,
it's weighted against hindrances, and more likely that it's just like general scars or small debuffs, and most of them can be fixed as well. And ultimately, if you're close to dying, if you roll 2 fails, we can also amend an injury onto you to basically, is your body persisting to live? So yeah.
And Revivify exists.
Well, okay, and not to like, I know this is an important conversation regardless. If we can get me up there, I do have a potion of healing. So like, it's
Yeah.
okay that you didn't take the injury, that because like, we got you.
unless they decide to attack the corpse.
That too. But
Oh, yeah,
considering there's
I-
active
I-
targets in the
I know.
area,
We got Dubox on their team.
Izo, and then it's me. So
Yeah. It depends on how they'll act, and you guys will find out next time.
we should RP.
Indeed.
So,
It was fun.
Indeed. Yeah, that was dope. We got a lot done. Felt like a pretty productive
We're
session.
gonna
should've
die.
We should have locked the doors and set the building on fire.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
honestly, yeah.
Well, if it's spread to the rest of the city,
Eh.
I don't know if the king
one
would
of the
have
one of the things you guys also could have done is you guys have a very strong rogue that could have snuck in as well.
Yeah,
So
I like this.
We're gonna have to use saves on a save-based spells, I think, to deal with Mr. Tank 21 above 21 AC.
what do you think his AC is at?
Probably like 24, 25.
That low? Okay.
Oh, my God.
We're talking 40s, baby.
really,
Keep in mind.
like,
That'd be fucking-
oh, fair enough.
I don't know what red
It's,
dragon's like.
it's a small green dragon, you know.
Yeah.
yeah. Granted, too, there's other ways to harm them that aren't like
Yeah.
attacking his.
Emotional
I said
attacks.
saves. I said save
Yeah,
based
so-
attacks.
Well,
I was-
Okay.
Like Toll of the Dead or shit
I've
like
got
that.
to name myself.
Charming him. So many possibilities.
Comment on him.
Calling
I
him
got
in
some
things.
frightening stuff. We got
Yeah.
sleeps.
Because
calling
who
him
knows what his
fat.
loyalty is to the others? Maybe when they're all dead, he'll be like, "Well, I'm out of a job." Guess we'll find out.
Cool. Any
But
questions,
anyhow, it's
comments,
late as fuck,
concerns
so
for
I'm
this
going to
session? Yeah,
Yeah,
if
I
you
have
any.
a quick question. But we could like, I don't know if it's like. Basically, there's a question about how that poison I picked up worked.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Like a save on it or something. I was just curious.
Yeah, so
like, or stat wise for notes or whatever.
I would say that it would be a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, which is really strong.
Cool.
And
Thank you.
if they succeed, then they can talk. They can do muddled whispers, basically. But if they can't, they would get like their vocal cords basically burned out for the hour.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, you can feel free to put a DC 17 or silence for 1 hour. Because you put quite a bit of money into that, and I'd hate for that to be wasted. So.
No, waste it. Waste it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna drink it and first thing next session.
Waste it.
You're gonna drink it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink it and then take my daggers out and go dual wielding.
Dude, that rogue stuff looks cool. I want to do it.
I've got a hood. I want to be a rogue.